I feel shameful
Oh,
for
you're
still
stealing
reading
content.
AV Club.
I still read it, but I'm not happy. I only read the latest. That's all I read. All right, we're live. We are live.
Okie dokie.
We are live. Animorphs, Gurk. Animorphs Redux. We've done it before.
I don't know if we have. I looked in my Gmail and I couldn't find any.
Really?
Yeah.
I swear we did. I swear to God we did. Or maybe one of us just did it once? God damn it. Now it's going to drive me nuts. Drive me nuts trying to figure this out. Waiting until the exact 8:30 minute. We're going to start the timer. We're going to start the show. I swear. I don't even know how to look it up. Maybe if I search. Ooh, I know. Hold on. I bet if I search it this way. 8:30, Polyester Blend. We must go live. Well, we are live. Doesn't make any sense. We must start with the show, though. KTRD, home of the Polyester Blend Network, is now on the air. Welcome to another broadcast day. Polyester Blend Live streams Mondays at 8 o'clock over the internet from the Schledio in Salt Lake City, Utah. It is also simulcast from UHF station KTRD, 299 megahertz frequency from Hastings Dip in Utah's West Desert.
Shut up!
As Polyester Blend Network and KTRD starts its broadcast day, we ask you to join us as we dissect, try to understand, poke fun, and also share our love of this strange Utah existence. But before we get to the live broadcast, let us see what's on. Oh. One day we'll get back to that. One day.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Go to hell! Go to hell!
Oh, yeah!
Monday.
And I don't want to
So
get married ever
they'll look
again.
back at this one, Ryan. They're going to look back in this one in particular and they go, ooh, August 7th, 2023. The Husp. We're humming. I likes what I see. That'll be one of the reviews, the future reviews.
I likes what I see.
I likes what I see. The aliens who will, or the future evolved creatures out of AI. Be like, we want to see what those mammals and the rocks put together on their internet shows. And they'll go, oh, I likes what these huskies did, I see. That's what we do. It's for the future. And for the fun of entertainment. Come on at 8. It's 8-ish. It's time for Polyester Blend Live. Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore. Sometimes it gotta catch up. Too much excitement. Oh! There it is right now. Polyheads. So many live shots from the wonderful Schledio. So many live shots. We must get to the what's going on. There's the Schledio. All the items, all the fun stuff. Quick cleanup before I got here. Ow, people, it's your good friend Ryan Schlegel in the Schledio, ready to broadcast. But I'm not alone. Never alone. Well, that's not true. sometimes alone. But this week, I'm with a good friend of ours. He's in the never alone, because there's always a surfboard or a burrito shop open, capital of Southern California, San Diego. Our good friend Ryan Bradford, are you with me?
Hello. Lego.
Keep the dumb bit going. That's what I say. Never let it stop.
I don't think I'm showing up on the screen there.
I don't want you to. I don't want you to. You're cut out. It's just a rah-rah experience.
Oh, that's cool.
3 cameras of Ryan, none of Ryan Bradford.
Mostly of my red shorts.
Me, all the time. Oh, hey, Ryan, I guess you could be on the screen too. No, it's Ryan Bradford. What's up, buddy?
Hey, everybody. I'm excited to be here. It's Monday. I got 2 more weeks before school, so the existential dread is kicking in.
Buddy.
Hardcore.
Let's enjoy
I spend my days just laying on the couch, wondering that what I'm going to be doing in front of students.
Oh, Jesus. The miscreant. They're going to be like, Mr. Bradford, why don't you talk like the people on TikTok?
I'll be like, listen, fam, no cap.
You're going to be like, here's the Ryan Bradford school dance. Oh, green book, and you like it a lot. And then they're like, boo.
Hey, kids, have you ever heard of the Les Claypool TikTok challenge?
Oh, shit. I can do that. Let's stuff reliably. I can do less. Right? Les Claypool?
There you go. It's big on TikTok. Yeah.
Is it really big on TikTok? Has it made it to TikTok, Ryan?
Primus? I don't know.
The TikTok,
It better have.
it better have. Too bright. Let's take it down a notch. There we go. Get that ISO where we want it. All right, people, enough dilly-dallying around, dancing about. We can't be dancing. This is a serious show. Talk about serious topics. All night long. Of course, join us on the YouTube chat. What do we got in there? We've got the Gurks. We've got Chat Master Jeremy. Feel free to join us on that.
How was your weekend, Ryan? Let's have a conversation like people do on Mondays.
Wait a minute! Hold on! Let's introduce the third party. The third party of this show. It's time to introduce our good friend, the Podfather himself, Clayton Scrivener. Are you with us? Yet again, the show starts without the Podfather. Clay is not here. Curse of the Bam, Clay Bino is in full effect, Ryan. Just a little bit
Has
of...
anybody checked the bean section at Costco? Or the chili section at Costco?
Listen! Clean up on aisle 3. Bunch of beans on the floor right next to a big bottle of scotch that's completely empty. We are looking for the whereabouts of a husky boy named Clayton Scriv. No!
Wait, was tonight the night that he was going to announce that everybody who votes for him is entitled to a free can of chili?
Remember when the wonderful times, beginning times of this show from the pandemic? A lot of people are like, "Oh, the pandemic, that sucked." Yes, a lot of people died. God bless. We all remember that. This is a great time for Polyheads. We were talking about cans of chili. Like, "Oh, what did you get?" And we were like struggling to be like, "What are we talking about?" And now we have too much content. Chris of the Clay Bino, it's in full effect. Ryan, I believe he is doing a full chili giveaway. I mean, he should. You should be really in charge of his campaign, Ryan. I mean, say, yeah.
I've seen the polls. I'm not happy with how he's performing. So let's get some chili in those people's mouths.
Yeah, badaba doobadaba or whatever.
Clay. We wait for him. He'll join at some point. We'll tell him all of our good ideas. I will say, very secret project coming up. It's not that. It won't be secret. And not this week, next Saturday, but 2 weeks, August 19th, there'll be some production being done for Clay's little thing. Got a script and everything. So, not me. I didn't make the script, but I'm just saying. There'll be some work done between us We can't wait to see how that turns out. But Ryan, as always, we like to play a new game on the show that I'm a big fan of. Of course, this Polyester Blend band wiki game where I play you the last single from a band. You have to guess what that band is, and then we go through a series of questions. Ryan, are you ready for this?
I am more than ready.
Okay, buddy. This one's tough because I couldn't find an actual single, but I did find the entire album on YouTube. This is it's a 44-minute album. This is at the 9-minute and 30. Let's do it 10 minutes and 42 seconds, Ryan. You let me know if you know what this band is.
With all my might, a love like mine is out of sight. I lie for you if you want me to. I really don't believe that you love me to talk down.
Listen. Listen. What do you hear?
Guitar.
Right here. 1 second. Right there. It's like
Oh. Got some harmonica there.
What do we think we got here?
Is it Blues Traveler?
Oh! Yes, my
Wow.
friend. Yes, my friend. This is whatever song is at the 10-minute mark of the last Blues Travelers album. Traveler. Singular. Ryan, my next question for you. How many studio albums do you think Blues Traveler? This is classic studio albums. How many do you think they had?
I'm going to say 11.
Oof, buddy, close. But I'm going to say no, you do not get it, my friend.
What the?
14 studio albums. Ryan, do you think they're still a band?
Yes, I do.
You are.
Oh yeah.
You got that right, my friend. They are still a band. What year? What year do you think this came out? What year do you think this album came
I'm
out?
going to say last year, 2022.
Very close, my friend. 2021. Now, I will pay you $1 million if you could tell me the name of this album that came out in 2021 by Blues Traveler. Give you $1 million. Straight up $1 million.
Wait, let's see.
It's
Santa Harmonica.
Oh, very good. But it's like closer than you thought, Ryan. Just you gotta simplify it. It's Traveler's Blues. Traveler's Blues, my friend.
Well, we've been together for 30 years. Why don't we just switch the names?
You know what? But I love it. You know what, band? I mean, God bless what we're doing here on the interwebs, Ryan.
Have they had an album called Santa Harmonica? It's like Santa Monica, but with the...
No, I'm familiar, Ryan. We're very familiar, my friend. I'm wondering maybe like an album or a compilation. There's definitely Christmas songs, but I'm not seeing anything that's Santa Harmonica. I am not seeing any of that, my friend. Sorry to say. Still going strong. Ryan.
So was their first album, was that the one that hit big, or did they have albums before that?
I wonder if this is the last album. The first album was just straight up self-titled Blues Traveler. And now this is Traveler's Blues.
Oh, so it's
a reverse.
cycle.
Maybe it's the
cycling
bookend,
back.
a reverse bookend. You know what I mean? Now, Ryan, the first album, you remember the...
I have very vivid memories of watching the 94 VMAs with my cousins. And that was the year that Quentin Tarantino won all those awards for Pulp Fiction, and also Blues Traveler was big. And he I think Blues Traveler, John Popper gave Quentin Tarantino a harmonica.
Hello.
For his third, fourth win or whatever. Tarantino was like, oh, that's for Blues Traveler. It's for Blues Traveler. Okay.
Here's Blues Traveler. Okay. And one of the best, I'm just saying, one of the best harmonicas I've ever played. Best harmonica in a movie has to go to, I don't know. I don't know what name a harmonica movie, Ryan. It's not coming to me right away. Ryan, the first album by Blues Traveler is 1990, my friend, 1990. So when in 1994, they were on to their fourth album, titled I believe that's the big one, right? Isn't that
That's the big one. Okay.
I think so.
The harmonica movie would start Harmonica Bellucci.
Oh, yeah. I guess the Blues Brothers, maybe the biggest harmonica movie. Harmonica movies. Let's see if we got what pops up with that. Landfill harmonica. That's the only thing that pops up. I'm not sure what that is. Now I kind of want to watch a trailer for Landfill harmonica. Landfill harmonica.
Landfill harmonic.
Oh, never mind. That's dumb. I don't want that. I mean, it's probably wonderful and changes everyone's life. But anyway, Ryan, way to go in the game of guessing of Polyester Blend wiki band game. Ryan, you asked how my weekend was, my friend, how my weekend was. And it was fantastic, buddy. It was fantastic, I got to tell you. Went out with some friends of the show, producer Rob, as well as former... I went on a nemesis. I didn't ever find them to be a nemesis, just weirdo of the show. Person behind Don Joe.
Oh.
Went to Echo Reservoir. And it was very high, meaning water. I mean, people probably were high. I was not. But what I was, Ryan, was I was in the water. Right about here. Let's see, actually it was over here. It's the first one. I don't even know where it is now. Over here. But anyway, one of the spots here. Oh, I think it's right here. Yeah, right here. Ryan, you can't, it's so low over here, but Ryan, right now this is full of water. And I was sitting out there in a floaty with some bears, just soaking in the sun. Prime summer, buddy. Prime summer. I just, frankly, that is, I told Steph and everyone there on Sunday, I was like, I think this is all I want to do. All I want to do is go to bodies of water in the summer, lay out with just bullshit with friends, cook food, have some drinks. I even went to bed at a proper time, Ryan. I got the best sleep of my life. I woke up at 6. You know me. I woke up at 6. I was so rested.
Oh my God.
And I made some coffee. I went on a walk. I took photos of sandhill cranes. It was magical, Ryan. It was magical.
We went to the beach on Saturday.
Don't steal my thunder, Ryan. No, I'm just kidding. What
I
beach?
thought I had a good layer of sunscreen on.
Oh,
I got toasted.
Ryan, you got to be careful, buddy, out there in this modern age.
I know. I
That's
know.
not the one I want.
I don't know if you. Well, yeah, you can kind of see.
Yeah!
Kinda
I don't
see
want to
some
see
burn.
that. That might be one of my least favorite things now on this planet, sunburns. Yeesh almighty, sunburns. Sunburns are the worst. I felt the pain, Ryan, looking at your shoulder. I did not enjoy it. Did not enjoy it. Ryan, what was the temp out there? Give me that temp, San Diego.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's been beautiful. It's been perfect.
Fuck you.
Air quality, real good. The water was warm. I don't think I've felt it that warm. I mean, God bless climate change. Am I right?
Yeah, God bless. Not in Vegas, but for us in places that are reasonable. I mean, it was hot last couple weeks in Utah, but it's better now. It's better now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going into the ocean. I decided a while ago that that's not really my thing.
I hate
went
the
up to
ocean. I hate the ocean.
my waist,
Yeah.
and it was quite pleasant.
Well, there's too many things in the ocean, Ryan. God knows my fear of sharks. God knows. Well documented. But I mean, it's really like the jellyfish now. Like, I don't want to get stung.
Jellyfish, especially on Coronado, you got to be careful of stingrays. You got to do this shuffle. You got to do this, can't lift your feet up out of the sand.
Now, granted, an
A
Echo,
lot of stingrays out in Coronado.
0 animals. Wow, there's, fish out in Echo. But Ryan, I still, when I'm out there, because I got out there a little bit, not the super far, but I got out there. Definitely, probably 15, 20 feet deep. I'm in the thing. I'm telling you, buddy, I still get a little spook. Like, what if there is like a shark in here, though? Like, maybe there's a shark. Yeah.
In the
reservoir.
Yeah.
I still, maybe there is one. There's just one.
Still water
Get a little panicked.
sometimes is more creepy than ocean water.
Wow.
I think.
But I will say, I lose that very quickly when I'm relaxing. Then our friend Marin was there, and she had a paddleboard, and we attached ourselves to her, and she was just rowing us around. Oh, come on. It's the best. It's the best. And then there was enough boats that would go by, and they'd, make a little wave in the water, and he'd go, oh, that was a good one.
Wait, is she standing up and pulling you guys?
No, she was
on her paddleboard.
She was either on her knees or doing, sitting legs crossed.
and you're just like, thanks, man.
It was kind of uncomfortable. I would have one. Didn't really think about it. I just had one finger attached to one of the loops, and I was just getting like dragged. This is the fucking best. We made hot dogs. I wailed on a bag. Where are you at? Where are you at with kettle chips, my friend?
I love them. And I've been eating hot dogs this week. I treated myself to a pack of organic Trader Joe's hot dogs.
Oh, so that's good for
you. That's a good lunch right there.
Oh, buddy, let me just tell you this right now, Ryan. Bag of this shit. Cattle.
I've never seen the pepperoncini flavor.
So good. Let's just say at like 11 o'clock p.m. I only had 2 hot dogs. I was like, oh, I forgot I had chips. Open those up. Ryan, they were pronounced dead at 11:27. I mean, they're done. In the trash.
Somebody do open heart surgery on this bag of chips.
Clear? I mean, they're clear of chips, literally. Clear of chips.
Wait, these chips, they're clear.
Clear, they're gone. They're just covered in grease, like, well, time for bed. Disgusting. It's disgusting. It's Jesus almighty, was that fucking good. If you're going with chips, what are you getting these days if you're just gonna go get a bag of chips, Ren?
I've reverted back to just the standard potato chips.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love the potato.
Like Lay's? Like fucking Lay's?
Whatever they have at Trader Joe's. It's like the ode to the classic potato chip, which I think is kind of in this style, the Lay's classic.
Trader, truly a traitor to the classic potato chips. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I like that big old textured photo of the chip on the front.
Yeah, real appetizing. I'll take it, bud. I'll eat that with the best of them. Now, you doing dips these days? Doing dips?
No.
Oh, I'll get a dip. I'm not above it. I'm not above getting a dip. Cream and onion. I'll fucking do it. I don't give a shit. Made some breakfast. It was a fantastic weekend, my friend. Thank you for asking. Then get this, Ryan. This is breaking news. Breaking news here on Polyester Blend. Weirdest thing. So I told you I wake up at 6 a.m. on Saturday. Get home. You know, it's a lot of gear and stuff for camping. I unload the camp and stuff, put it away. We just hang out, have some food. Fucking 5:30. I'm like, I think I want a nap. Okay? Go lay down. Go lay down. 5:30.
You're moving me into sleep zone. There.
5:30. Okay? I wake up a couple hours later, a little tummy ache. Oof, I'm gonna keep sleeping, sleep this off. Next thing I know, it's like 11:30. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Get up? It's 11:30. Ryan, put my head back down, power through. 5:30 a.m. wake up call. 12 hours of sleep.
Buddy, you are living the dream.
12 hours. Felt so rested. I woke up, Ryan, I made myself breakfast, did laundry, did the dishes from camping, and repaired a hole in my boat.
God damn. You are a machine of rest.
I just pass out dead right now.
I haven't slept since.
It was like, holy shit. Like, I was like, the power of what you can get done. If you just like, unbelievable. I watched videos. I repaired my fucking boat. I had a hole in it. Did the whole thing. Unbelievable. Went to work. 3 meetings. Come back. I got really tired, but I took like a 15-minute nap. Boom. Right back at it for Poly Blend. And here we are, my friend, back together again.
Yeah, buddy.
So much show to get to. Clay will show up whenever. Zoom link is in the YouTube chat, my boys. I like Lays. It's Jeremy saying I'm fucking bashing Lays. You're the one who's bashing Lays. This is bullshit. Oh, people. I gotta do this. Horns for King. Here we go. You think this will pop up anything, Ryan? I don't know. Here we go. Okay, here it is. Entering now, our king of kings. welcoming him to Polyester Blend. Waiting for his audio. His audio's connected. We must proclaim he is here. Joining us now, the civil servant himself, looking to a better life in this world, Clayton Scrivener.
Whereas it has pleased Almighty God.
Wow.
I am copying this, and every time you
that
join,
was beautiful.
Every time you join, I'm like,
As it has pleased Almighty God to call to his mercy our late sovereign lady.
Is that at the Queen's funeral?
I don't know. I have no idea. But I want to copy it. And every time you show up, I will read a proclamation. Clay, Scriv,
Ew.
how are you, my friend?
Good.
Good.
Just sorry I'm late.
You're an
That's
adult. You're an adult with adult things to do. Clay, 2 things. How was your weekend? Number 1.
Good, man. I went to the cabin.
That's enough. Thank you very much.
I have like
number
I have a spot on
2.
my sleeve.
Number
What is that?
2. What
Mystery
happened?
Is
spot.
that an ink stain?
Yeah, what do you got there? Can you zoom in on that spot?
I think it's.
Oh, fuck. I don't know why that was so gross.
I think it's tree sap.
Okay, that's not bad. There's just nothing like.
buddy. Oh, guys, let me tell you. Okay, so Jessica's charger died. Her car.
Oh my
very
god!
sad.
I was like, Ryan, I don't give a fuck if her phone charger died. Those things die all the time, buddy.
I usually
all
lose
the
them
time.
before they die.
Oh my god! I'm sorry, my friend. You know what? In
It's
honor.
very sad. It was her dad's car. It's a very sentimental car to
Oh,
her.
I'm sorry.
But
I have a proclamation.
It was a
Our
Dodge
late
Charger.
sovereign lady.
it was a
Lady.
Dodge
late
Charger.
sovereign lady.
I say
Our late sovereign lady.
that's the Charger, our late sovereign lady. I'm sorry, the Charger. What happened? What died about it?
It needs a new engine. It was like,
It's like the
it was
engine
gonna be
is done.
$15,000 to repair, and we're like, just
Whoa!
let's
Jesus.
get a new car. And so she's leasing
Ooh.
a brand new CRV hybrid, which
Whoa.
is a fucking awesome car. It pretty much drives itself. But when we were in, it's in like the wet cement color, whatever that's called. Like you see a lot of new cars with it.
Wet cement.
I think it might be called urban gray, maybe. Oh wait, maybe that second car. No. I
Let's
don't know.
spend like another hour looking for the right color of this. But go ahead.
Anyway, there's features on it. I mean, it's not quite as like self-driving as a Tesla or any of those other electric cars, but there is a feature where it detects the lines in the road and like keeps your car in. Also on the cruise control,
Oh,
it
nice.
controls how many lengths of cars behind like you want to go.
Yes.
So if somebody gets in front of you, you don't have to hit the brake. It
Yep.
just does it automatically. And my first thought was like, man, you could get really hammered in this car and just drive home. But also, as
Yes.
we were in the dealership, a very stressful situation, as we all know.
Oh,
Anybody
and
who's
I've seen the
bought a
Seinfeld
car,
episode. I've seen it.
she
Quakes
is
is the
stressed
only
out.
candy with the cookie crunch. Uh-huh.
She is stressed out because she's about to drop more money than she's ever dropped on a car before. And there's this little placard on the desk of the sales clerk, and it says like, this will protect your car against all these elements. And one of them was like tree sap. It's like-
Gotta watch out for
and
sap.
I looked at her and I was like,
Pretty
Jessica,
intense
good
out there,
thing,
man.
good thing we have protection against tree sap. And she looked at me like she wanted to kill me.
Look at this, Ryan.
See?
Look, Ryan, you laugh, but when that urban gray gets infiltrated by forest sap, you know what I mean? Look at
I
this.
mean,
Yeah.
I've got a gray shirt on.
Look at that. That's Clay's
Yeah,
shirt.
It's infiltrated.
Well, I mean, I was all fun and games before, but now I see that Clayton's shirt has fallen victim to the tree sap, and so now,
Correct.
now I know.
It is. I mean, listen. The one thing we've always wanted Polyester Blend is the warning signal of tree sap on cars. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to sign up for tree sap protection when you're at your car dealership. Please, 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 please.
Please,
Blend.
please, please.
We warn. I mean, look at Clay. He's covered in sap.
It's disgusting.
That shirt has no insurance on SAP. He's just gonna have to toss it. Cut a hole.
And like the whole process. You know, I know car buying is a process. We all know it's meant to wear you down. So by the end, you're just agreeing to like whatever charges you want. But
Sure.
like, they keep you there for so long, it kills any enthusiasm you have
So much
for your
paperwork.
new vehicle.
Now, lucky problems to have, right, Ryan? You know what I mean? Lucky problems to have.
Exactly. Yeah.
But my God, I told you when I bought the Tacoma, I was like, all I want is a truck with 4-wheel drive. I don't need it, whatever. Just give me that. The guy's like, we got it. Went through all the paperwork, went through everything. You know how long that takes? Hour plus. Goes out and he's like, now here's how we're about to drive away. Here's how the 4-wheel drive works. And then he looks down. He realized he picked the one truck in the lot that's for like landscaping, doesn't have 4-wheel drive. So we have to go find another truck and do all the paperwork again.
Holy shit.
And I go, what about a little bit of a discount for, you know, wasting my time? And the guy, Ryan, just like,
What is this bad music?
outweighted me, Ryan. And then I was like, well, I guess maybe not. We don't need to worry about it. This is
What is
tr-
this? What is the bed music?
This is Tree Sap, Saparoos by the Sap Boys.
Sad sappy boys.
I don't know. It's a part of our bed music that we've been playing for 3 years.
Really?
Reuben Wilson, Old Time Shuffle Blues. Hammond organ trio jazz music that has been our solid bedrock of the bed music. Polyester Blend for some time. Well, Clay, I'm sorry your tree's covered in sap. Your shirt's covered in sap. But you went up to the cabin. Hope you had a wonderful time. But char.
did.
Now my next question, Clay, you go to the store right now today. What bag of chips are you buying?
It depends, man. Oh, I went to Liberty Heights Fresh.
Just tell me right now, Clay. Just don't think about it too much. You go to the store. What bag of chips are you buying right now? Just right now. It doesn't have to be next year. Right now.
Like those aged cheddar chips.
Oof. Not bad.
At Liberty Heights Fresh.
Yeah, with your fancy ass fucking Liberty. Ryan's going to Trader Joe's. You're going to Liberty Fresh. Me, even though Jeremy thinks I hate it, I love just the classic Lay's. Lay it on me.
Lay it on me, brother.
Lay it on me. You know what else we got to lay on? We're already behind. We must get going. People, it's time to get to a hit segment on Polyester Blend known as a little bit of...
Oh, we ain't even in order, huh?
Oh, we're ready to go. Point of order. We started a little bit late. We had things to do, but we don't have too much here. Too much to do here on Point of Order. Just a couple of things to go over, a couple of point of orders on this hyper local show. Gentlemen, big announcement. Play the horns. Our King of Kings is coming. Oh, I lost the horns. Oh, here they are. Joe Biden, POTUS himself, is entering the state of Utah. Clay and Ryan, this Wednesday, I believe, we are being graced here in the 45th state in the union by the leader of the free world. Ryan, I mean...
G.I. Joe Biden.
G.I. Joe Biden. I mean, even though they put up a photo of Obama, that was the last that Obama showing up. But Ryan, your thoughts? I mean, what's it like? I mean, are you a little jealous? The old prez ain't coming to California.
Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna do. Wonder if he's gonna go to Boondocks.
Well, I got word he's heading up to
Too much malarkey?
It's going up to PC, buddy. It's going up to PC.
Oh, you think he's gonna stay in the montage?
He's staying at Well, I can't say.
Oh.
I got inside info. But he will be staying in Salt Lake City, but visiting Park
Will he be
City.
driving around with Romney?
Great question. These are great questions. Who knows? I
You think they'll be getting hot dogs?
Sounds like.
And may there be many, many more hot dogs served in our wonderful land.
I think that it sounds like he's doing a little bit of a donor run. You know what I mean? He's going to Summit County, going to Park City. He's got a little bit. He's doing a little bit of he's goosing that money out of them big.
Gonna make a Colville stop?
Yeah, no, I think he's going to Colville, Ryan. Why would he go to Colville, Ryan?
Colville's coming out. I was just there. That's really, you guys would be surprised.
I was there yesterday. Did
you stop at the Polar King?
No, I did not. We had made breakfast. No one else had made breakfast. By the way, really camped.
You guys really bounced out of there early.
I was up since 6 a.m. You missed this whole thing, Clay. I was like the earliest. I was up. I had been up for almost 5 hours when we left, so I was ready to go.
Why up so early? Did you?
No, I went to bed early. It was just I went to bed at 12. It started raining on us at 6 a.m. and that woke me up. And I woke up. I was like not even hungover. I wasn't like. I was just like, I guess I'm up.
What kind of camping trip was that?
Buddy, we were housing beers. We housed a giant bottle of pre-mixed mojitos. But I just went. I did it well. I did it well. I can't say. Anyway, Clay, your thoughts on the leader of this fair nation of ours, this divided country? Do you think he will unite Utah Republicans?
Do I think he will unite Utah?
He'll unite. The Republicans into MAGA will be like, you know what? I was wrong on old Joe. I like old Joe.
I hope he has a successful fundraising campaign here.
I hope he goes to the Star Bar or the Spur.
Great bars. I would love for no.
I mean, the Star Bar is great. The
really.
Spur.
Nah, that's fine.
I'll tell you what, I've seen Joe Biden speak live. He was great.
Hey, listen.
One of the best speeches I've ever seen.
Hey, look at that. Listen, old Joe, guy's a lifer, right? You see, hung out back in the weeds, old Joe sniffing young kids' hair. Eventually,
who hasn't sniffed hair?
Finds his prime spot, gets in there, becomes POTUS. Anyway, I mean, this state of ours, this little state of ours in the West, we'll have little JoJo.
It's all the adrenochrome.
It's true. Got to get that Dreamacone. Anyway, order up. Go see attention to order if it tells you to salute. Next thing, I love this stuff, Clay. I love this stuff. SLC Scanner, a great read on X, this new hip. It's like Twitter, but with a leather jacket. You know what I mean? Just like real cool. We, of course, got Tooele Army Depot conducting some controlled detonations. 11:45 on TEAD. South, I don't know what that is. Neighboring communities. It says they'll be doing it Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I say, Clay, put the kids in the back of the wagon and head out to Tooele and see some.
Bring in the thunder since 1942.
Buddy, let's go see some explosions. It's better than fucking fireworks. Let's go, dog. I'm telling you. Take off a day of work and just go out to Tooele, see some explosions. What's better? I mean, come on. We paid for it, for God's sakes. It's all the American taxpayer money. So anyway, my friend, Ryan, flights aren't that expensive. Feel free to come out. We'll go out to Tooele.
That's just them blowing up old ordnance, right? That's not them like.
That's my understanding, right? By the way, I love that they have the hashtags for the Tooele Army Depot. Hashtag bringing in the thunder since 1942. Hashtag always Saturday sat her ready. I don't know these hashtags, but I am happy that they have. Where are we at with the bringing the thunder since 1942 hashtags?
I mean, I'm also, what's their logo? What is that? Triangle.
It's kind of Space Forcey, don't you think?
Yeah, Space Forces-ish. Seems like they're kind of going rogue there with their hashtags. I wonder if they ran that up the chain of command.
Do you think blowing up on TikTok these days? No results for, well, maybe I did this wrong.
Yeah, X bringing in the thunder. Is it now no longer hashtag?
No,
it's
it's
X?
hashtag. I typed it wrong.
Oh.
Anyone? Nope. Looks like it really is just Tooele Army Depot trying really hard to get this going. I think that's going to be the official Polyester Blend hashtag from now on, though, Clay and Ryan. What do you guys think? Hashtag bringing the thunder.
Bringing the brown thunder. What's wrong, Clayton? Your shirt your pole.
Oh, shit, Clayton!
What'd you do, Clayton? Shit your pants.
Oh, God, you guys. It doesn't get much better than
brown
this.
thunder.
We should get POTUS on the blend. That's what Chatmaster Jeremy says in the chat. We definitely
easy peasy breezy.
He also says roll Colville, which this is why the guys
Colville.
You can pay him $1 million. You can pay him $1 million. It's not enough.
That's hashtag roll Colville.
The whole roll Colville. The good stuff. Final thing here. Point of order. Actually, there's one more point of order, but it's not hyper local. It's hyper local actually. But this is the front page of the Tribune 100 years ago today, gentlemen. Some shit about Kelvin Coolidge and his dear missus. I mean, president to president. You know what I mean? And there they are walking around. I don't know if that's.
He came and visited Utah.
I don't know. I have no idea. No idea what's going on in this photo.
Wilson will pay tribute to Harding. Two presidents.
Oh yeah,
that
didn't
nobody
Harding
will remember?
Harding had like just died or something? Yeah, like.
Well, I mean, Woodrow is a little bit more well known. You know, was president during World War I, started League of Nations. You know, come on.
It's not. Anyway, the severe racist.
You want to talk about presidents back then? What's that?
I'll talk about racist, by the way. Very big racist, Wilson.
Wilson was?
Oh yeah, Wilson, big racist. Anyway, 100 years ago. But gentlemen, I need you guys to get prepared for this because I need former failed treasure hunter, successful quiz writer, now unsuccessful quiz writer, Pat Munger, friend of the show, sent this over, brought it to my attention. He was like, why? He was looking at something that his sister had posted. He's like, why is my sister posting things of Ryan Schlegel? And then he went, oh, gentlemen, I want to get your thoughts on this. It freaked me out. Let's see this. What you think?
Standing in the middle of a tall grass prairie.
I saw this.
Let's measure soil temp. 80 degrees. And this is your average lawn made up of non-native turf grasses and frequently mowed. All right, soil temp, 113.
Whoa.
Concrete, 131 degrees. Closed canopy forest, 60.
We don't even need to hear what he's saying. But gentlemen, Doppelschlegel going on here. Doppelschlegel.
Well, it's interesting that Pat Munger sent this to you because I think the dude's voice sounds like Pat Munger's.
Whoa!
And grasslands are some of our most diverse ecosystems.
It's a
and they're
mashup.
more reliable.
If he could just say real estate, mortgages, property, then I could get a sense if it sounded like Pat Munger.
40 million acres of the Earth's ability to insulate itself from this.
We got to get him on the show, I think. We should look at that. Look at that! I'm even freaked out by it. Fellow husk of the nation, people, your thoughts on this. Clay, Ryan, do you see it? Do you guys see it? Clay.
I mean, all white guys with beards kind of look like the same to me.
Can I get an amen?
Fair enough. Clay, your thoughts, though? Anything extra Schlegel-y about this?
This, like, if you just went like this to the face,
yeah,
it's all Schlegel.
Right. Well, maybe I should.
You wouldn't be. I don't think you do. What he's wearing, what he's doing. That's not Schlegel.
Being outdoors, trying to protect the planet. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah.
Being productive.
Clay, I told Ryan this earlier. I patched my the C Schlegel has been patched myself.
Nice.
Now, I don't know
Thanks.
if I fucking did a good job, but we'll see about that. Anyway, controversy. Kyle Lungberger, Liebarger. We must see if we can get him on the show. I mean, look at that. I do that all the time. I mean, gentlemen, there's no gray in his beard, but we must get him on the show. We must talk to him. Anyway, that's it. Final Final order. Point of order. Time for our first music break. Clay, you got any of your hit segments this week? I know you're running behind.
Yeah, just real quick, sports roundup. Yeah, okay.
Are we doing it now? I thought we were gonna go to a music break real quick.
Oh, let's do a music break. I got sports.
Did you get your music? We'll play music first, or did you get music in?
Got my music in.
God bless you. Let's do yours first. And I don't know. I threw this out here. I was going our favorite live. What the hell? Favorite live music. But then you were like, yeah. What about live? Our favorite, maybe some live tracks. And so this week we've got nothing but live tracks. And Clay, looks like you put in here. What do you want to say about your first pick here?
Well, this is from the greatest live concert movie of all time, The Band's The Last Waltz.
Great.
Martin Scorsese.
I watched it like less than a month ago, Clay. First time watching it. Fucking
this is one of my favorite moments when they bring on Dr. John and he plays one of my favorite songs. One of my favorite songs by him.
R.I.P.
Such a Night. Dude, this is a fantastic album. If you even are down with that era of music, it is rock solid.
Buddy, 2 live songs.
Joni Mitchell is great on there. Dylan is, of course, amazing. And you got Neil Young with a chunk of cocaine in his nose. And just a great concert film. The Dream.
By the way, I forgot to say, you Shop Bro tonight. You Shop Bro Animorphs. Animorphs is the You Shop Bro. Make something like this. Animorphs for tonight.
I really know nothing about Animorphs. I haven't done a shop. I'm gonna take a week off shops here. I'm gonna let you guys. This is a this is a millennial thing. This Animorphs. So
I don't know. You're so anti-morphs, buddy. I didn't know you were anti-morphs.
Yeah, I'm so anti-morph. It was
I'll
just
make
picture
one-
me not morphing into anything.
I'll make one for you. Okay. All right.
Why don't you
People,
morph me a sandwich.
I'll morph you into it.
Morph me up a Sanny.
People, Polyester Blend, so much more fun stuff going on here. So glad to do this every single week. Glad to be with you, gentlemen, and people of the world. Dr. John, such a night. From the Last Waltz, live songs to sunset. We'll be back. Polyester Blend. Poly Blend.
you. So why trust me?
Come on now. It's the Clash.
Tina Fey.
The
and Amy.
Clash. I don't know what that is. The Clash. A little bit of live business.
Oi.
Oh, all right, all right.
All right. Isn't it? A good song, isn't it?
Hey, Nick, go nah. Fantastic. Love the Clash. Clay, where you at the Clash?
Oh, it's cool to see them live. Man, how much fun would that be?
Gotta go in a time machine.
Have you seen that? What's that guy's name?
David Bowie. No, I don't know. What are you talking about?
Red Armiston?
Yeah. Have you seen his character? His name's like something Rubbish.
Oh, yeah, Johnny Rubbish.
Johnny Rubbish.
Great bit.
There's a great bit about him talking about the Clash. So good.
Him on SNL, yeah, that final. That was like his going away thing was doing a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I love the Clash albums, but I feel like that song in particular, like that kind of distills like the magic of the Clash. And that's the first track off their From Here to Eternity live album. And I think it's just like so powerful. It makes me like fall in love with the Clash every time I hear it.
Love the Clash. Love
Leash.
Big Sandinista guy. Wow. Like the one album that's good out of the two albums. I mean, it's not like it's all bad, but you know what I mean.
Are you like distracted or something, Ryan? You sound like you're doing something. Are you washing dishes while you're doing this?
I
Not showing your face. It's suspicious.
How are the dishes coming?
Well,
Ryan?
that's Rob's bit. I don't know what's going on there. Sorry, I just finished Clayton's chop.
Oh, I knew it was something. I don't like where this is going already.
So I had to get that done. Done. Second shop. No big deal.
Thanks for carrying me.
No
now, if you
problem.
win, do I get credit?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. It's not actually. We should not tell Jeremy. He's probably watching. Shoot.
That's all right. We'll find it. People, Polyester Blend. We are back. Back again. Yeah, I agree. Jeremy says, sound engineer Janine says, I'm way too calm to be Schlegel. Might be an alien. We just don't know.
Cocaine user energy, man.
I know, I got to bring that cocaine user energy. And then, of course, Jeremy says, I'm a stop making sense man myself, but last waltz, number 2. Speaking of number 2, Clay. Insight? No. Insight or no insight? Just sports.
Just sports.
Just sports this week. Save the insight. He's cooking up something. I can't wait to hear what it is next week. But he just called it, look towards the out there, the on wander. He said, hey, little buckaroo, don't you go too far from the property. You might run into some hostiles. Might run into some rattlesnakes. Stick with me because I got some sports I want to tell you about. A little segment we like to call Clayton's
Sports Roundup.
That's right, everybody. Clayton's here.
I'll be very brief. Lionel Messi is tearing it up.
Is he real? I mean, we were talking about this the other day. He's the kid.
Tearing up American soccer.
The old goat still got it, huh? The old goat still got it.
Yeah, look at this latest goal. I mean, like, he has 2 penalty kick goals in his first couple games here. Check out this latest goal this weekend.
I'm trying.
It's Miami. It's got to look at Miami.
Love those pink jerseys. Look good.
Yeah.
Vamp while this Ford ad goes on.
Vamp. Yeah, it's just it's quite incredible to see. I mean, depends on how you look at it. Either how much better international, how great Messi is, or how bad MLS is. I think it's a combination. I just think he's just even at this stage of his career is just like he's light years, man. Is that the one that was? It was a penalty kick, but it was just like yesterday.
I know, but all these are fucking ads, man.
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have Jeremy put the replay in the chat?
Did he already do it?
Anyway. No, I mean, he would.
I got it. Oh, Doppelschlang. No, Janine, I see Janine. That makes sense. The guy in the ad was way too calm. That makes sense. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So far,
anyway, I don't know. This is like some bullshit.
In the MLS chemistry because they're playing with. And definitely facing a stiff challenge against Orlando City.
No. Go ahead.
Anyway, quite spectacular. What are you searching on Bing these days? Anyway,
I need you to put these clips in here, Clay. I can't be searching during the show.
Sorry, I was busy. Sad note: Women's World Cup soccer team was eliminated this weekend as well.
Right to the gut. Right to the gut. That one.
Yeah, that was a bad one. And then speaking of gut checks, man, college football.
Ooh. This is the good stuff, man. I'm so sorry about women's soccer, and Messi amazing, but this shit, Ryan, I mean, you're a guy who barely gives a shit about sports, and for all the right reasons, Ryan. For all the right reasons, we get it. But this, I don't even know, Clay, how would you explain to Ryan, who doesn't give a shit, how insanely stupid all of what happened was? Because college football is already, it's like, Ryan, it's not just like, well, the best team plays this team and then they're the best. It's like, how about we have 30 different mini conferences?
Yeah.
And then maybe.
And one of them, 4 or 5 of them have all the money.
And then maybe the best one will play, maybe theoretically the best one, but it's like based on record plus like how we feel about them. Like, it's insane, Ryan. It's insane.
But they've also started paying players, which is
great, which is way too late.
Whole different thing. Made it easier to transfer teams. TV stations, or the television deals, are getting astronomically lucrative. Anyway, what happened is like two teams moved, and then all of a sudden, like football teams are moving everywhere. Long story short, the Pac-12, which Utah scratched and clawed its way into 15 years ago, and was great for the university.
A big deal.
It basically collapsed over the course of 3 months. And the good news is Utah is going to a decent conference. The bad news is it's not going to be as prolific as the Pac-10. But on a silver lining note, the inter-conference rivalry with a certain college football team 40 miles to the south is back, baby. It's back. And that's
You're talking about Snow College, right?
Snow College! Go fuck yourself, Snow College.
From what I hear, Bradford, you went to Snow College, you know what I'm saying?
Hello?
Yeah, I
did. I don't have a vacuum sound effect ready to go. Hello. Hello.
Anyway.
Ryan, did any of that make sense?
Yeah, Yeah.
All you have to do is follow the money.
No, so that's what I always do.
Insane.
Or as Neon Deion Sanders, new coach of Colorado, said, everyone's trying to get their bag. I'm just trying to get my bag.
How many
Everyone's going after
players
that
do you
bag.
think were on the phone this weekend saying like, "Show me the money" to their agents?
The new thing is, give me the bag. I'm looking for my bag.
Ryan, considering that everyone who's in college sports right now
was born
after 9/11, makes me think. I don't know how much they're popping in that old VHS of Jerry Maguire. You know what I mean? But I would appreciate it. Cameron Crowe, true or false? Cameron Crowe, true or false?
That was Cameron Crowe. That was
Cameron Crowe.
Yes,
Cameron
it was
Crowe.
absolutely Cameron Crowe.
Cameron
Cameron
Crowe.
Crowe.
Cameron from Ferris Bueller directed that. Very exciting. Clay, anything else? No, great. Very brief, but very great. Clayton Sports Roundup.
One thing about that college football realignment. It's great for Utah football, bad for Utah basketball because they're now in the same conference as Kansas, one of the most storied basketball franchises of all time.
Come on, let's go, though.
Decades
Let's
of them
go.
stomping us.
Let's go, though. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's step it
But
up.
on my bucket list, driving out to Lawrence, Kansas, and seeing a basketball game and watching the Utes play Kansas in their field house would be absolutely.
Always wanted to go to Kansas.
Only one of a kind
Lawrence.
right there.
Always wanted to go to Lawrence. Good
Hop
stuff,
on,
Glenn.
road trip next year.
I'm ready. Let's go. I'd love to go through Corn Cob Country. Ryan, real quick, how's Padres Twitter coming along?
Padres. I think they made it through a Dodgers series.
Oh, you know what? Okay, friend of the show, Lewis, texted me something. We got to read this. This is good stuff. This is good stuff right here. Let me see what Lewis said. This is for you, Ryan. Lewis says, on Saturday night, if you get a chance, you should take a look at the top of the bottom of the 8th inning of tonight's Padres-Dodgers game. Been a while since I've seen such ineptitude from my team. He's a Dodgers fan. Padres blew a lead last night in the 8th when they gave up 5 runs. Dodgers said, hold my beer. They fucked it up even more. My friend, you said it right. Lou Dog couldn't get enough of his LA Dodgers losing to your shitty-ass Padres.
Did you? Well, they got it back tonight. They just won 13-7 tonight against the Padres. But did you want to show that clip that Gerke sent us about that?
Oh, dude, this is yes, absolutely. Ryan, did you see the clip going around?
This is probably one of the
world?
more interesting baseball clips I've seen in a while.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best, Ryan. This is this just came out. Is this the right one?
There it is. Go back to the beginning. Hold on, Steven.
No, you got to find the right one. There's the one where the guy calls it perfectly. Let me see if we can find it. Hold on. Let me look this up. Down goes Anderson. It's the best. Hold on. You got. It takes a second here, gents. Unless I got this shit ready to go here. Here it goes.
There you go.
Here we go.
Hosey and Anderson square off. They're fighting. They goes Anderson. Ramirez went in with a head first slide. Hosey never gets upset about anything. They came up chewing. Anderson squared off. Hosey decked him. It's a 5-1 Chicago lead, but everybody from the dugouts and the bullpen.
Hold on.
I do appreciate how they like square up like 1920s.
Here it comes.
There.
This never happens, Ryan.
First by the diving Vaughn.
This is better. Here we go.
Field line, kicks into the corner. Ramirez on his way to second. Head first slide. Safe and in to score is Jimenez. And another hustle double. Right over the bag at first. Now Hosey. And
look at that.
Anderson square off. They're fighting. They're swinging. Down goes Anderson.
His for 2 seconds, like his boxing commentator dreams came true.
I mean, to have the presence of mind to be like, oh wait, down goes Anderson. Down goes Anderson. Oh fuck. Yeah, I saw something follow up where Anderson apparently tweeted a bunch of shit like, coming for you, and like threatening kind of shit. But it's like, buddy, just pack it up. Just
coming for who? Coming for the guy or
the guy
coming
who
for the
got
announcer?
punched? The guy who got punched. And
Oh,
the other guy who punched him was like, this guy's been an asshole for a long time. Like, what do you want me to do? But anyway, Ryan.
Was he claiming he whacked him on the head when he slid into second? Was that the
Yeah, he
goal?
was saying he's very aggressive with his tagging. So it's like, just like ease up, dude. Like you got me.
Yeah.
You don't need to like
No.
hurt me because I'm gonna get up and down goes Anderson.
I mean, to get first of all, Anderson was a bit bigger than him, and fully squared up.
Right.
To like pivot and like take that dude out like that was quite a.
Oh, it's a
move.
power move. It's a power move for sure. Friend of the show joins. Did you have something to say about it? Or
That being said, I don't like violence.
Oh, listen, I got.
Speaking of,
I know I saw that. I got to show you something. I'll go find it during the break. I found something.
changed it out of my sap.
I gotta show you guys some Faces of Death, some new Faces of Death that I am super into.
There goes the guy's brain. There goes the guy's brain.
You guys want to come over for some MMA later?
Oh Jesus. Ryan, remember that time we went to that weird thing at the state fair or the fairgrounds for like
yeah.
And
And
there
was
was
like
that
a swap meet, and my
was
old
that-
childhood friend was like, "Yeah, let's check out all the faces." of
There was
death."
like a room full of Faces of Death VHSs. It was the weirdest. They're so weird. So like, and then I bought a CD player that barely worked. Oh, good times.
You bought a what?
A CD player that just like barely worked. It like skipped every 5 seconds.
I bought Faces of Death 6, 7, 11,
8,
and
9,
12,
10.
and they were all really great.
Garky, do you have something to say about the Down Goes Anderson, or were you just joining?
Oh, I was just so glad that made Sports Roundup because that was.
Was that your guy?
Yeah, I love Jose Ramirez. Although the Guardians are having a pretty shitty season.
Here
But
it comes.
I was actually watching
swing
that
and a
game
smash.
live when it happened, and I was like, "What?"
There's nothing like
Not
that.
expected. Like when you're watching the highlights, you kind of
Yeah.
know what you're getting. But when you're watching a live baseball game, and the guy throws his glove down like he's a hockey player,
Yeah.
and then gets knocked out, like
Fuck.
knocked out on his
First,
back.
now Hosey and Anderson square off. They're fighting. They're swinging. Down goes Anderson. Down goes Anderson.
And I'll tell you, like Tim Anderson, bless his heart, he's in concussion protocol.
Oh fuck.
Like he can talk all he wants
can
on
talk.
social media, but he's
He's hurting.
concussed.
Well, was I right about him having a? He's got like CTE now from baseball. The only guy to get CTE from baseball. Is this the? Was I right that he's got a known reputation for being kind of a?
I mean, that's what Ramirez was saying, and other players have said it too. I mean, who knows? Like maybe he just plays hard, but plays balls hard, I guess.
Well, he's gonna have to play hard with relearning motor skills, so he'll work hard in rehabilitation. Hopefully, he doesn't have severe brain damage. Good work, my friend. Another great edition of Clayton Sports Roundup. Clayton Sports Roundup. Ryan, are you ready to go right into your hit segment, my friend?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do it, my friend. People, it's time to go to a hit segment where he goes, down goes Ryan, down goes Ryan to the rabbit hole of the funnies in the Sunday paper. That's what the call is every week when this guy checks out the Sunday funnies, puts them all together, lets us know about them. The hit segment we all love so much. Because this guy does one thing. You know what he does?
He reads them and brings them.
People, it's time for another hit edition of Ryan Bradford's Ryan's Comics Corner. Brought to you by the fine people at Frank's Red Hot Wings, Buffalo Sauce Wings Division. It's a mouthful, but I barely got it right. Ryan, what do we got this week?
You got it right. You nailed it. You've done the folks at Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce Division proud.
God bless. God bless. Ryan, what do we got this week?
All right. Well, we got one good one. Mary Worth, I'm going to say, might be the throwaway this week. We have a biting commentary on classic peanuts. Peanuts.
What was that? Classic what? Classic what, Ryan?
Classic peanuts.
Classic what?
If this were the Animaniacs, Ryan would look at this the camera and be like, "Good night."
Ryan, we're gonna get caught. We're gonna get dinged again. We're gonna get canceled by YouTube because we're picking such a big big classic peanuts here, my friend. I mean, this is copyright infringement all day long. So hopefully the stream doesn't go down when we pick the Schultz empire. You know what I mean? The Schultz estate.
Right. So we'll try to be respectful.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, what else can you be to Charles Schultz and the classic Peanuts legacy? Greatest. He's the greatest. All right. So this is a classic 4-paneler.
Yes. Oh, I know that. I know what. Always when you
make way for a 4-paneler.
So you got Charlie Brown. He's talking to Snoopy in his doghouse, writing something, and Charlie Brown says, "I hear you're writing a book on theology." And then Charlie Brown turns away. He's like, "I hope you have a good title." And Snoopy, his eyes closed. He's like, "I had the perfect title." And final panel, he's like, "Has it ever occurred to you that you might be wrong?"
Damn!
Snoopy laying down the hard truth on theology.
What year was that originally printed?
Great point.
Was that
no idea.
Zero.
That could be some serious controversy, man.
0 AD, the year of our Lord.
It's not BC for sure.
Hello, big conservative. Every time I see, I'm sorry, I grew up with this movie. I don't know if anyone else did, but every time I see Mr. Charles Brown, I just.
Un loaf de bread, s'il vous plaît.
I just.
Is that when he goes to a foreign exchange student?
Yes, Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, and Don't Come Back.
That's a tearjerker.
I can't get enough of it. Here he gets the baguette.
Merci.
And then he goes to try to leave. Oh.
I forgot.
Well, he tries a little bit of business here. Sneezes. But then.
Un loaf de bread, s'il vous plaît.
I gotta record that. for the show. All right, very good stuff, Ryan. Very good stuff. I mean, really makes you think, and you're right, buddy. I mean,
I just loved it. I loved it when I saw it today.
This is
I was
the
like,
power.
That
this
makes
is the
me feel very good.
Yeah, and this is the power of comics when they do it correctly. So many times on the show, it's done so badly. But here, fantastic stuff. Now, the throwaway you're saying may or may not be our favorite. We're entering the Mary's Worth verse.
The Mary Worth, yes.
Worth verse.
Thought that we were done with the dog, the highly competitive blood sport.
Yes, of course.
Story arc of this. But in the last week, Mary has just been making dog treats. That's all we have missed. She has used bananas and peanut butter to make dog treats.
You put bananas, you put peanut butter. Like it's just like a recipe for dog treats has been this entire week of Mary Worth.
You laugh, but that's how Mary Worth rolls sometimes. So, and then she's delivering them to Saul, who has gotten his Greta back, and this other woman who they connected.
Ryan,
through
real quick,
their shared trauma.
Ryan,
yes.
this run of Saul should be called Better Don't. I hope better don't call Saul. Better not call Saul.
How about just don't call Saul?
Don't call.
Don't
no,
call
it's got to be better.
Better don't.
Better
no,
don't
I like
call
better
Saul.
don't call Saul.
Better don't call Saul. Better don't call Saul. Is all.
Better don't call Saul.
Better don't call Saul. Is all I'm trying to say.
All right, so she's delivering these treats to Saul and his new lady companion and her dog. We got a quote from Aesop: "Gratitude is the sign of noble souls." All right, so you got the window wheels in this first panel. Oh, this is a classic 7-paneler.
Jesus, I need to update these, but we got.
Gee golly, a 4+ paneler. Whoa, God, wow.
All right, so you got the window wheels saying the dogs like your homemade treats.
Oh,
Mary.
we haven't seen the window
And Mary
eels for a
says-
while, by the way. We haven't seen the window eels for a while, so this is great.
And then Mary says, "Bananas, peanut butter, and oats usually work well for our canine friends." Then cut to you got Greta and this other woman's dog. Thanks for helping to bring Greta home, Mary. She's happy, safe, and well. And I'm grateful. And then I'm glad things worked out, but it was a group effort that did the job. Then Mary says, Saul, Eve, we all put up missing posters and searched the streets for her. And then Mary says, Max did a wonderful job tracking her too. And Max says, woof. And Greta herself managed to escape and find her way back to us. And Saul says, good job, my girl. And Greta says, woof. And Eve says, it takes a village, Mary. And that is the comic. But honestly, if you think about it, none of these people did anything. It was mostly just Greta escaping and Max the dog finding her.
You know,
dogs are the only
these humans. Yeah, these humans are taking a lot of effort, a lot of credit for the dog's hard works.
Well, at least Mary made some snacks afterwards. But
you know, the thing about this, sometimes we think about this all wrong. We think about like, where's the story? Where are the jokes? But maybe we've just been thinking about this wrong. Maybe it's about the lack of. It's an exercise in the lack of the classic narrative of a plot, the classic joke to be funny. Maybe this is avant-garde Mary. That's just like, what can we do with reality about slice of life? You know, what about nothingness? I mean, this is true to life, ain't it, Ryan? Just boring.
You think
as
it's
hell.
Mary's, or you think it's Moy's commentary on how humans will always take credit for the accomplishments of their animals?
Good point.
I think so, but
and you can notice
a more pointed quote to that effect.
Hey, who is that guy? Is that weirdo guy still working on this with these?
No, I was just gonna bring that up. It's back to the Moy Brigman team.
Moy Brigman.
So it looks like.
Okay.
Looks like
Now
she's back
that's
to
why
her,
it's so good, right?
Original illustrator.
So it basically seems like we've had like a 2-week denouement. Speaking of story structure, like there is a story structure. It's just everyone got mad at the last Lord of the Rings movie for.
Was that the one on
endings.
Amazon?
That's what this is doing. It's just like we already finished. We already got the dogs found their way home.
Is that the one on Amazon?
Why are we still talking about this?
Epilogue. It's an epilogue, is what it is. We got an.
No, it's a denouement.
It's an epilogue, if really.
It's definitely a log. Big old log. I can't wait to flush and not see again, is what I would say about this one. Epic log.
Well, the hopes that story arc would be done is they are dashed.
Well,
Well,
okay.
this has got to be the end.
Is there anything practical that we can extract from this dog treat recipe?
Oh, that's I was going to say.
Gurky, as a dog owner, would you give your animal peanut butter, oats, and banana? Is that what?
No, I mean, if I was a good dog owner, I might. But
Good dog owner. I'm going to say, Gurky, steal this lady wearing matching hankies with your dog. She's got the handkerchief around the neck. The dog's got the handkerchief around the neck. I think that's the way. Oh!
You got a handkerchief. Oh, you
Oh
can't.
my
see
God!
it.
But if you got to get one for your Poochie dog, the same one, and then we will be living the dream.
Yeah, but it says "I heart Jesus."
Well, what if in the next edition we're transitioning to this woman, and she and that dog are about to stick up a bank? Like these are bandit handkerchiefs that
they're
they put
bandit
up. Yeah.
hankies.
Now that's
bandit hankies.
No, that's a story.
Now that's a story.
I've learned some stuff on the inside.
And she goes up to the bank teller and goes,
Un loaf de bread, s'il vous plaît.
And then give me the fucking money. I got it done.
Ryan! As always, my friend, what you've done this week is what you do every week. You went to the Sunday Funnies, you picked out a couple, and my friend, you certainly...
He reads them and brings them.
Buddy, done it again. You've done it again, kid. All right, kids, we only got 2 segments left in this beautiful odyssey known as Polyester Blend. One, of course, is the hit Utah game known as Utah City's Quiz. I didn't announce. We should do a little bit of point of order. I was going to bring this up. This is always fun. Real uncomfortable story. I thought we talked about this on the show. Maybe we did a little bit of point of order. A little bit of point of order here. But I was going to show this for news out of the county in which the Utah City's Quiz is in. But did we talk about this story at all? It's not at all funny in the fact of what this crime is alleged to be, but it is an insane story about this gentleman. Did we talk about this, you guys?
What's he even wearing right now?
Well, the clip went viral.
This guy.
Yes, you showed me. You showed me this clip.
Oh, did we do it on the show or did I just show it? I can't.
I think you just texted
I don't think
it.
we did it on the show.
Okay, so there's this.
Well, there's a clip of this guy talking.
Yes, my friend. It's this guy. Is it? Oh man, let me see.
Is that his wife? Ex-wife?
Well, he got married in the UK, and let me see if I can find the original video. It's some insane shit, where he puts on a fake voice, and he's like, "I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Like, I'm about to die." And he's got. Let me see if I can find it. God, it's gonna drive me nuts. I'll have to. Maybe I'll look at it during the music break to see if I can find it.
What's that? But what's that?
Okay, this might be.
Is that just a picture of him, or does it actual? Wow.
But there's like an interview.
Was this the guy who he was like insisting he wasn't this other guy that
Yes, he was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not
a different guy.
I'm not that guy. Yes, this is.
Yeah. I don't know if we watched it here or if it was just
Your
like
heart is the beat of life.
But
if you have heart failure,
Jesus. But yes, in fact, this guy.
It's like, hey, check it out. You get some algorithm targeting.
Hey, are you about
that should be on the soundboard? You have heart failure.
Hey, we've been watching Polyester Blend. Looks like you're about to go.
What happened? You shit your pants? What'd you do,
What'd you do, Clayton? Shit your
pants.
Well, this guy was charged with rape in the United States.
In Utah, specifically.
Yeah. In Utah County. David Levitt was the guy who was charging him.
Oh.
He, Scotland, was living this other life. They found the guy and were trying to get him extradited. That's when this whole stuff about David Levitt being a cannibal got started.
Wait, it got started by the guy?
He had a hand in it, yes. He helped create David Levitt as a cannibal thing. But he kept saying he wasn't the guy, he's not who he says he is. He did. I think the judge ordered a DNA test, came back, it turns out, yes, he is the guy. And so he's fighting extradition for these rape charges, but I think he's also charged with stuff.
Yeah, it's like in the East Coast too.
Yes, also in Delaware, I think.
Yeah.
What if it?
So I was wondering where that cannibal cult stuff had come from.
Well, also he's a cannibal.
But yeah, just and like the photo of this he's wearing
hey, before we do the perp walk, do you want to like put on your judge cloak?
I was gonna say
hat?
hey, call me the judge. I'm the judge. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's just insanity. But anyway, Utah County, the subject of this week's Utah City's Quiz. Utah City's Quiz is taking place in Utah County. So, gentlemen, think about cities in Utah County. Well, you'll come back after a 2-song break to do a wonderful edition of Utah City's Quiz. Ryan, you've got one coming up here. This is dear to you and I, my friend. A longtime love of both of ours. I have not kept up recently, but a longtime love of ours. This next pick by you, Ryan.
Yeah. Eels. One of my favorite Eels songs.
Yes.
He has a few live albums, but this was this one is just it's very tender. And we all need more tenderness on the Polyester Blend.
We do
in our lives.
By the way, it's a bad transition that you just said that because I'm reading what Clay put down for the next song. And Have we ever just said no to a song on Polyester Blend?
What the? Come on, man. I think this is the first time I've ever tried to play this band on any show we've ever done, whether it's on KRCL or on the internet. I've never attempted to play this band.
Ugh, there's a reason. All right.
Wait,
no, we got it. I think we have to. No. I think
cheating?
we have to do it. Right. You're right, Clay. You know what? We must. 2-song set, both songs.
I have some reasons why it's even. You're gonna hate it even more.
Oh, I can't. Okay, now I'm really into it. 2 songs. We are doing, of course, this week our favorite live songs. 2-song set. We come back with Utah Cities Quiz, an amazing edition out of Utah County. This first song by our good friend Ryan Bradford from the band Eels, live at Town Hall. Song is Railroad Man. 2-song set. We'll be back. Polyester Blend.
Feel like an old
Poly
railroad
Blend.
man riding out on the Blue Mountain Line, humming along Old Dominion blues. Not much to see, and not much left to lose, and I know I can walk along the tracks. It may take a little longer, but I know how to find my way back. I feel like an old railroad man who's really tried the best that he can to make his life add up to something good. But this engine no longer burns on wood, and I guess I may never understand. The times that I live in are not made for a railroad man. I feel like an old railroad man getting on board at the end of an age. The station's empty and the whistle blows. Things are faster now and this train is just too slow, and I know I can walk along the tracks. It may take a little longer, but I know how to find my way back.
For the first time ever on Polyester Blend, full disclaimer on the next song about to be played. If you all are all sensitive to music, horrificness, if you have any sense of dignity, we just want to say we warn you before we play this next song. You have been warned. You can come back in about 5 minutes or 2 years, according to most of what this band does. But just our first ever warning to the next song we play, trigger warning. We apologize, but we must do it. Our next live song will be back after this song. Polyester Blend. Clayton's pick. Polyester Blend will be back in about 20 hours.
I was gonna say, are we gonna be around for 5 years?
Cutting it off in 5 minutes.
This is rude.
5 minutes.
Stop talking over my song.
Let us put men and women together, see which one is smarter. Some say men, but I say no. The women got the men like a puppet show. It ain't me, it's the people that say men are leading the women to stay. I say it's the women today, smarter than than the man in every way. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. The women are smarter. That's right, that's right. Little boy sit in the corner and cry. Big men come and ask him why. You see, I can't do what the big boys do. The man sat down and he cried too. It ain't me, it's the people that say men are leading the women astray. But I say it's the women today, smarter than the man in every way. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. The women are smarter. That's right. That's right.
All right, you can bet it. You can bet it. You can bet it.
Oh, it's like the.
Hey, look!
It's like the
greatest part of
person
this
torturing
era of
you
the Grateful
says,
Dead
"Oh
is
no,
if you,
we'll
like,
stop.
Google-
We'll stop."
If you Google like 80s ponytail, tight shorts. This is a great Bob Weir era look for this band.
82 at the Spectrum.
Yeah. Google 1982 Bob Weir.
Okay, hold on.
Your algorithm. We gotta look at his look during this era of the Grateful Dead is quite amazing.
The April show at the Spectrum, like not even top 10 of the 1982 Dead shows, man.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't know shit.
It's true. Guilty.
You gotta look at the 80s tight shorts. Tight shorts. Oh, no, that's not even. That doesn't even do it justice. Anyway, there was an era here with Bob Weir where he wore like micro shorts and he had a ponytail and it was quite. The only time I've ever seen that pulled off on stage there. There you go. Oh, that one. Yeah, the second row center. That's classic right there. That's what I'm talking about. Check out that look. Wow. Yeah. That was. Anyway, classic rock and roll. He also had like high tops with like big socks.
This cover for this is driving me up the wall.
How long is this song?
It's not that long. It's 5 minutes and.
Trust me. There's 11-minute versions of this song. I let you off easy.
That Ben Franklin shit.
The road trips. I mean they have so many bootlegs. Like, do you don't think that made it to the top of the food chain and got approved?
Only 23,000 views, dog. 23,000 views this one.
And think of how many live Dead songs there are on YouTube.
Very cool and swinging version of Belafonte's hit.
Yeah, that is a Henry Belafonte cover.
What? You could never tell from that rendition. It's like it's like they were paid money to make Belafonte sound like shit.
Jesus, man. I don't like all your shit you pick.
But none of it's as bad as
for
the
20
Grateful
more
Dead.
tracks by Tiger Army and AFI by Ryan Bradford. It's gonna be the theme next week.
It's just
Tiger
so
Army
cool
and
to.
AFI.
Yeah, I love how it's still cool to pick on the Grateful Dead.
Oh, and then the guy gets like defensive of it. It's like, no, it's real. Oh, okay.
They are doing
Overall
just
proud of
fine.
yourself.
They are.
I spent 40 years.
They don't
shitting
need
on the
any.
Grateful Dead.
They don't need any defenders. They are still doing just fine.
Nah, most of them are good. They're dying, but they're doing pretty good.
Janine and
Oh,
I
Phil Lesh is 85 years
saw
old.
the Eels just a few weeks ago
We're gonna talk about the Eels.
and months ago
What? Where?
at the Metro.
Mr. E doing his thing.
Did they play Railroad Man?
They did not play Railroad Man. It was a good show though.
I love Eels. I love making fun of the Grateful Dead. Probably one of my favorite things to do. but I do love. You know what I will? I don't know if we've talked about it on the show. That Grateful Dead documentary, the 4-parter, I could watch that shit all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Super fascinating. Really fascinating. That whole culture of Grateful Dead. Very fascinated by that. It was the one that was like the blind followers of the Grateful Dead or the deaf. I can't remember. There was one group that was just so fascinating, and someone would like buddy up with them and try to like, I can't remember if it was blind or deaf, but they would like kind of try to help demonstrate the show to the people. It was just everything so fascinating. All just natural, right? Like, well, not natural. They're all on drugs, but I meant like all just like community driven. Very, very fascinating. Not for me, man. Not for me. But hey, like you said, Clay, how many things I'm into?
Yeah. Also, dude, it wasn't until maybe I was 42 until I started liking the Dead.
That's
so
funny.
you could change too.
That's funny. They usually say hearing goes out in your 40s. So that's funny that.
Usually when they say that you lose taste in music around that time too.
Is that Janine fucking laughing in the background?
That is Janine laughing in the background. She just a minute ago confidently said that she was too far away for the mic to pick her up.
Oh, she's off the VIP list.
But
yellow card, Janine.
Yeah, I was just in San Francisco when we were there for the Silent Film Festival. The Dead were also playing. So the bars were full of Deadheads, and a guy offered to, if I didn't have a silent film to go to the next night, he would have taken me to the Dead show and given me acid so I could truly appreciate it. So
you're like the only ticket I want besides a silent film festival ticket is a Grateful Dead show that's silent.
I was in San Francisco during the. I've ever told this story to you guys about the time I was walking up Market Street and there was a Grateful Dead related project being a concert going on, and I knew it was like in my 20s. Oh, I knew nothing. I was like in my late 20s. I knew nothing about the Dead. And I was actually walking to a Pavement concert, one of their last ones before they broke up the first time. Anyway, and this guy out front was like, I need a miracle. And I was like, I didn't know what that meant. I was like, what? And he's like, Phil is playing tonight. Phil. And I was like, Collins? And he was like, no, man, Lash. Anyway, I thought it was Phil Collins. Anyway.
I'll get you to Phil Collins, my brother.
He got mad. I got a Deadhead mad at me because I didn't know who Phil Lesh was. He's the bass player.
So cool. Love that.
And I shit my pants.
What'd you do, Clayton? Shit
Your pants.
Oh, you guys, I love you so much. I love everything about you guys. Let's
Collins.
I was just reaching out to one of our friends who I don't know, is he around?
Is he gonna bring his invisible tough shit? Gurky?
Well, Girk's around. Jeremy's around.
Oh, we're talking
just
about
worried
dishes.
about Dishes Man.
Dish Man.
He's not shown up yet because we're about to go
He's
into it.
still recovering from your Echo trip.
He might be, but we must get into it. We'd be remiss. Maybe it's just.
Did he go hard in the paint?
Oh, he felt like he was doing just fine. But let's see, people. We must get to it. It's time to get to a hit segment. Hit segment on Polyester Blend. Comes with its own theme song that's written. It's like I never realized how close this theme is to the Seinfeld theme because they had to record that all the bass.
They extracted all the Seinfeld bass out of this song.
Well, every week they had to, or every episode was its own a recording of it. Utah City's Quiz, just one lifeline this week. Utah City's Quiz is a game between Ryan and Clayton and the Lord Jesus Christ and all the Grateful Dead. It's a Charles Schultz production, people. It's a Utah Cities quiz. Time to get into it. You only have one lifeline this week unless Janine fills up to it. By no means does she have to be. The judge could also take himself out of the judging, and we just let it go with God and let himself be his own lifeline if we want to. As always, people, we like to give you a chance of guessing what the correct city in the county in which we're doing the Utah Cities quiz is for .025. Clay, you won last week, so you have the right to guess first, Clay, or you could have Ryan go first and then you guess. It's up to you.
Guessing the city? I don't even know the county.
Utah County.
Where did we go over Utah County story earlier and I missed it?
Yes, we did. We did that guy who was being the guy.
Oh, the creepy guy.
Yeah, creepy guy is going to Utah County.
Got it. Let's go with Vineyard.
Vineyard. I love that. Deep new cut, Clay. New cut.
Freshly.
By that, what I mean, Ryan, is that Vineyard had only become a city census designated area in the last, I don't know, less than 10 years, I think.
Yeah, 10 to 15 years, something like that.
Ryan, I know you're very familiar with Utah County. I know you were the first person to go to the Krispy Kreme when they were trying to franchise years ago, because I was with you. First in line. Ryan, do you have a guess in which city we're doing for Utah Cities quiz in Utah County?
Is Payson in Utah County?
Payson is definitely in Utah. Your first non-goof answer.
Yeah, what's wrong? Are you feeling the heat?
Gentlemen!
I just got my Krispy Kreme is still digesting, so it's made me a little serious and sentimental, I guess.
Ryan, is that a horror business shirt? And did I not know you had your own horror business shirts?
Horror business is a Misfits thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's beautiful. You guys got great shirts tonight. But is your answer great? Clayton says Vineyard. Booyah! Just kidding, wrong.
Dick.
Ryan says Payson. Booyah! Just kidding. Gentlemen, both of you are just flat out wrong when it comes to your guesses. Utah Cities quiz this week. There's the scoreboard. What'd you say, Jeremy?
I said Ephraim. Is that a town?
That is in
Utah County?
San Pete County, my friend. San Pete County. As you see on the scoreboard in front of you, we've only actually done, this sounds weird, but 3 quizzes in Utah County? That seems very weird. A lot of cities to go in that county, one of our more populated counties. So far, Clay, 2-1. But there was a weird time where it looks like Gerke tried to play for you and he got -4. But right now, it looks like Clay is doing better, 2-1 in Utah County. People, this week, the city we are dealing with is, of course, the fine community known as Santa Quinn.
Oh, nice.
Santa Quinn. Ryan, you normally say Santa Clara or Santa something. This would have been one of the fun weeks. So when I was astonished, you went with the real one. This is when you could have, your goof may have paid off. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it didn't. Let's be clear. If those who don't know, and this is for the archives, it is a game of 5 questions plus a bonus. Everybody gets 1 point for the question being asked. If they're the person who's being asked, if they miss it, the other person can steal it for 0.5. We have unlimited lifelines. So much to get to here. So much we got to. It's going to be 1 lifeline. I can't believe this. Unbelievable. But we must get to the game, and the game starts always with a coin flip. The coin flip is to decide who goes first in question number 5. Where the hell is my thing? Clay, you get to start. Where the hell is it? Why isn't it showing?
Flipping a coin? Flipping a coin?
Flip it a coin, but the coin ain't showing up in the thing, so I gotta flip it a thing until I flip it a right No, we don't want that. I'll tell you that much. Delete. Try one more. Let me try this. Clay, you know that we normally have. Why is it just okay? We'll do that. No, we don't want that. What the hell is that? No. Whoa. Sorry. Let me try this again. Sometimes this gets broken because there's too many things. Okay, let me try this. There we go. But we don't want it that big. People, we've got, of course, the old school heads or tails coin flip that we've done since the beginning.
Heads or toes.
Heads or toes. We've had, it's a weird game that we made up based on a mortician we met who said that they came up with that game. Heads or toes, a game they love. Or there is, of course, Tiny Penny. All right, let's actually see what it is this week. I'm not even entirely sure because it always changes sizes. What did we get, guys? What do you say? What did we get?
Normal size penny.
Oh, that's
Giant
large.
penny.
Giant penny. Whoa. So
I guess we'll celebrate a giant penny by doing giant penny tails.
Giant penny tails.
Click to flip.
Wait.
That was voice change.
What?
Baby steps.
What
One
the? Whoa.
It sounds like somebody's.
What the?
Some guy
Sound
recording
off.
it in the bathroom. What the
Menu.
hell just happened?
Click to reset. Click to reset. Menu. Sound off. And sound off. Screen.
What the fuck is going on?
Menu. Sound off. Enter full screen.
Is John Wilson doing this? Hey, New York, what penny do you want to flip? Sometimes you go outside and you see a penny and you just have to flip
write
it.
the admin for this
reset.
and demand to know why the voice changed.
We're the
please.
only people on the planet who will fucking know that this has changed. What the fuck just happened here?
Is there contact? Is there contact email in there?
We
All
must.
righty.
Right, or Clay, I'm sorry to say you said tails, and we were so distracted. It's heads, buddy. It's heads. So you lost the coin flip. If you would have done, no, you would have lost both ways.
Sound off.
Sound off. I am
No,
blown
seriously.
away. This is so weird. Ryan, you at least get command a question in number 5, but we must go
to
through.
reset.
Oh, this is freaking me out.
Schlegel.
Yeah.
Is there a contact on the? Is there a contact
no,
on the website?
it's actually gotten
Talk to.
it's actually gotten less busy.
What's that?
Like there's no ads.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
that's all it
it's
is. Right
definitely changed,
Wow.
and it looks different. This
Somebody
is
somebody
so
renovated
weird.
it. I don't know.
This is so weird. We must do the oeuvre. Let's start off with the classic.
Classic.
Well, let's try that one more time. Hold on, sorry. Santa.
A great place to visit. Santa Quinn, Utah.
Santa.
God, I can't believe that exists.
Santa Quinn. Santa Quinn has. All right, and this is from the YouTube channel Santa Quinn City. Welcome to Santa Quinn City.
Hello, I am Mayor Kirk Hunsaker.
Now, this is an energetic mayor who likes to show off his city.
Welcome to our beautiful city of Santaquin. Santaquin is the home.
By the way, that bookcase, it's like,
The bookcase is hurting for certain.
you know what? 2/3 is fine. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest with what we really read. Let's not.
You don't think he has any knickknacks you can put on that thing? Come on.
Reese, click.
He had some other books, but they were all either too woke or trans propaganda, so he had to get rid of
this
them.
came out 4 years ago, so I don't know if this guy's still alive, to be honest.
City of Santaquin. Santaquin is the home to approximately 14,000 residents and is
Approximately 14,000 on the dot. It should be estimated.
one of the fastest growing residential areas in Utah County. We have the beautiful Wasatch Mountain Range in our backyard that hosts many recreational opportunities. Santaquin is one of the top 10 safest cities to live in the state of Utah.
Oh!
We have exceptional police, fire, and EMS departments. We also have a state-of-the-art water reclamation facility that cleans and regenerates a sufficient and ever-growing supply of irrigation
There's no
water
shit in the water.
to keep our
No
lawns
shit.
and our gardens producing.
Shit as
We
much as
host
you
great
want.
events such as Orchard Days, which is one that
It doesn't matter how loud you have this
City.
guy, Schlegel. He's not.
Snooze us and out.
He's not bringing the heat.
Snoozing us out. Hilarious rodeo clown at the famous Orchard Days event that won. If you would have listened to the very energetic mayor, they won this is 4 years ago, but they won out of the last decade, 8 of the best rodeos of whatever. I don't know what that means, but this is a famous, very hilarious rodeo clown in Santa Quinn.
Does what have gas? Do I have gas? I don't have gas. What do you mean?
Do you have gas?
No, I don't have gas.
Does the motorcycle have gas?
The motorcycle? Why didn't you say that?
I said it first time.
Yeah, it's got fuel.
It's got fuel, okay?
Yep.
So the next thing to check is, what?
See, we got to do PBL rodeo shows. That's our next step, guys.
We just don't get this. We need remember that one time we did a bike polo play-by-play?
I know. We got to be like,
level.
hey, Clayton, you husky boy, you got gas in that? Got gas in that house? What's up, Clayton?
What'd you do, Clayton? Shit
Your pants. That
We
would have
just-
gone over well at the Santa Quinn rodeo.
That's all we
That
play.
would've-
We just have a couple of
That
hogs.
would've ruled.
We just chase greased up pigs and try to catch them, and every 5 minutes we just play.
What'd you do, Clayton? Shit
Your pants.
Just 3 hogs that are greased up, and you and I try to catch them. That's the future of our rodeo show.
You got gas?
This is the kind of energy I love. This is the kind of energy of Santa Quinn I love.
In Utah County that I really, really like, and I think it's my choice right now as one of the best places to live, and that's Santa Quinn. Santa Quinn, Utah. Santa Quinn has the small town vibe.
Is this guy a real estate agent?
And
Oh, yeah.
very friendly people. Santa Quinn is also, or it's been known for having lots of orchards. And they still do have orchards. So in the springtime, you get all those pretty pink blooms. And then again in the fall, you get the changing of the colors.
I mean, sold me right there, buddy. I'm going to buy some real estate from this guy. Lots of real estate videos. And then Ryan, I know you're a big ghost
at any
guy.
given time.
This restaurant, it's actually closed. It actually died itself. Leslie's Family Tree Restaurant. Love that sign. It's gone now. But this is them going into the basement to get some ghost signals on
Illuminate the
KSL.
stairs for everybody.
Have searched for evidence of spirits across America.
I don't know if there's anyone down here with us,
And
but
a haunted basement with multiple portals
You guys don't gotta be shy.
seemed right down their alley.
can you knock on the wall or make
This is going to be PBL's going to get its own ghost finders to come and be on the show.
You got to have that night vision.
Like this haunted show, like Polyester Blend. Let's see if there's ghosts on that on that show.
make a sound down here?
We didn't get a knock, but minutes later,
Whoa, is that them?
we did hear footsteps upstairs. We couldn't explain. And then later,
What is it doing?
several of our electronic devices started to go haywire.
I'm not even scanning.
Our
Come on.
Ghosts exist, baby.
It's real.
Ghosts
It's real.
exist. So anyway, don't be spooked in Santa Quinn, you guys. Don't be spooked in Santa Quinn. A little bit of oeuvre there for you. A little bit of oeuvre. It's time to get into the quiz. Clay, the first question's for you. You know I like to do questions when they come up sometimes about the previous names of these communities. Santa Quinn wasn't always the name of this community. In fact, for a long time, it was known as something else. It took... and there is some debate about where this came from, but basically how it looks to be is that in the mid 1800s when it was first settled, that there at some point after it was initially settled and years went by, the local chief, I believe of the Timpanogos tribe of I think they're Shoshone, I can't remember exactly, but the Timpanogos tribe, there was a chief and his son was Santa Quinn, and there was worry about Santa Quinn and his warriors going to come and fight and all this stuff. But the chief, I think it starts with a G. I don't want to mispronounce it. Guffic, Guffich, kind of warns the Mormons, hey, I think my son and his tribe might come here. They avoid the skirmish. The whites are so into it, they're like, we're going to name this town Guffic, Guffich. He goes, JK, Don't name it after me. Name it after my son. I love my boy. So call it Santaquin. That's the kind of tall tale of why it's called Santaquin. But you got to remember where it is, Clay. It's on the south part of Utah County. There was a fort to defend itself from the said tribes. And it was basically, in that early expansion, one of the last places before you started heading south into really unknown territory. But my question for you, we know it is Santaquin, wasn't officially named Santaquin until 1932. You have a lifeline, but Clay, my question is, what do you think the original name of Santaquin was? Was it A, Orchard City? Was it B?
Orchid City?
Orchid.
Orchard City.
Orchard City.
Keep going.
What
Orchard,
is the name of the city?
Orchard.
Orchard
City.
Orchard. You cut out.
Orchard.
You said orchard, right?
Yeah, your mic's doing this interesting thing, Schlegel. It's like cutting out when people are talking. You can't yell over people.
Oh, you know what it is?
The mic cutting out. It's not just cutting out. It's doing an interesting thing.
Well, I bet I have. I wonder if I have it.
You have your mic on a weird setting.
I bet I have it on a weird setting.
He has it on the intermittent cutout.
I mean, it's like you can't yell over Clayton setting.
Oh, that's a
disappointing.
Oh, that would be like it only works if he's being.
But it's really made the cadence of the program very.
What about this? What about this? Can you guys what about I talk all the time now? Can I never want to stop and I'm never going to stop talking. I always want to talk. See, is that better?
I'm not sure it's volume related.
Yeah,
but I could be wrong.
It's like it just cuts. It's like has this noise canceling. I don't know what's going on.
An inverted noise.
See, yeah, like when you tap it there, I can't hear shit.
Interesting.
Well, let's just make up our own. So the answer is A, Orchard City.
Well,
B,
how often
Summit
does it cut
City,
out
C,
now?
Southport, or D, Last Chance.
Well, how often does it cut out? Because are you guys isn't
like when someone else is talking, you are fully cut out.
Huh. Interesting.
So you said how often? Let's give Schlegel.
All right, people, we go on to the quiz, my friend. Here we go. The next question is, so Orchard City is what it's supposed to be. Summit City, South Fort, or Last Chance. Orchard City, Summit City, South Fort, or Last Chance. Clay Dog, what do you think the original?
Gurky, please. Gurky, please.
This is an interesting one because obviously it's known for its orchards, but I don't think.
What about its orchids?
Necessarily arrived before the city became a thing. He's also known as it's a South Fort.
That was the.
But Schlegel has given us both of those.
He's both hinted. He's hinted at both of those. It is at a summit.
It's not at a summit. No,
it is at a summit looking over into the next valley. It is also let's think about the Summit City.
I'm kind of liking it just because Orchid City is way too obvious. And so is South.
Ironically enough, it's not Orchid City, it's Lavender City because there's that Young's Living Farm out there and next town down Mona, which I believe we've done.
We have done Mona.
It's like it's weird not having it's weird not having your ambient sound of the studio. It's like we're talking in complete darkness.
Can you hear me at all? Can you not hear me at all?
Weird.
No, you can't hear me.
I can.
Oh.
If you like Summit, my second choice would be South Fort.
I'm gonna go with B, Summit City. B, Summit City.
Can you guys even hear? I'm so confused. You're not explaining to me if you can hear me or not hear me. Can you guys hear me?
So when we're talking, your voice goes away. So if you try to interject while we're talking, we can't hear it. But when we're quiet and you start talking, we can hear you.
How did we go this long into the show where this is now being discussed? All right, what's your final answer?
B, Summit City.
I did not notice this was an issue until during the quiz.
Oh, during the quiz. I don't know why that happened.
Like, have you heard us? Do you hear my answer?
Oh, absolutely.
I haven't heard whether it's right or wrong yet.
Wait, now you can't hear this. Are you not hearing the sound effects?
Booyah! Booyah! Booyah!
Yeah. Okay, that's all right. Now we're getting something. Clay, 1 full point. Way to suss out. Clay, apparently it was because it was the summit between Juab County and Utah County. That is why it's called Summit County, my friend. Unbelievable.
That on the sus. We got that on the sus.
Unbelievable. Ryan, you really need this next one. You really need this next one to keep your going here. Ryan, I'm going to ask you a question about the Wikipedia page. We love this. Santaquin has that history of the why it was named Santaquin, and it's really about the orchards and the water access, and that's really what the knowledge of this town is all about. And though it has a historic site and different things like this, I'm blown away. It only had one notable person, Ryan. One notable person listed on the Wikipedia page. So, Ryan, my question for you, you have Gerke as a lifeline. What is the only notable person listed on the Santaquin Wikipedia page? Ryan, is it A, Steve Young? Is it B, Antoine Big Dog Carr? Is it C, Gary Coleman? Or is it D, Augustus Fumes, inventor of the whoopee cushion? What is the correct answer?
Is that real? Gerke.
Gerke!
I think it's got to be Gary Coleman. He retired there and was a security
But I thought, never mind.
And married Crazy Ginger.
Easy.
Got in a fight and jumped on somebody's car. I think that's it. I think it's Gary Coleman.
Let's do C. Let's do Gary Coleman.
Is it Gary Coleman?
What you talking about, Gerke?
Booyah!
I throw it off to the judge here. Maybe do some Googling. I swore he would lived in South Santaquin. But
so, if you go to
I thought he lived in South Santaquin.
Let me show you this. Well, there's no South Santaquin. There's just Santaquin. So,
yeah, there is.
The only notable person, is Gary Coleman. Talks about, what an insane, tragic end to Gary Coleman's life. R.I.P. Sorry for this whole thing, Gary Bear. But he talks about how in 2005, he moved there with his fiance. But yeah, by the way, from Zion, Illinois, Clay, I just thought that was interesting that he was born in a national park in Utah and he later died in Utah. Isn't that kind of interesting? Clay, we're back to you. Clay, are you familiar with this, my friend?
Yeah, I guess. Looks like the seal of the Navy.
Ah, way to go! 20 points, but no. That is correct, my friend. United States Navy. That is, of course, a branch of the U.S. government, just like Space Force. Buddy, it turns out that there's a long tradition, which I think you know this, and we've kind of talked about this before, of the U.S. Navy naming its different ships and boats after communities, places in the United States. And it is, in fact, a boat/ship in the U.S. Navy named the Santaquin, buddy, named after Santaquin, Utah. My question for you, I'm going to give you 4 types of Navy vehicles. You tell me which one is the USS Santaquin, okay? So tell me out of these, what is the type of vessel in the U.S. Navy that is named a USS Santaquin? Clay, is it A, a mine countermeasure ship? Is it B, a frigate? Is it C, an amphibious transport dock? Or is it D, a tugboat? In the U.S. Navy, what is the USS Santaquin named after the city we're doing this week? You have a lifeline. What is the type of vessel, vehicle, boat, ship, whatever you want to call it?
Gerke.
Gerks! Not calling on producer Rob. That is so weird. Oh, he's not here.
This is a mistake, I think. I don't really have a good idea.
Well, you could throw frigate out. Frigates are major ships.
I'm kind of leaning toward A, but I don't have a good reason for it. The amphibious transport dock.
I don't know if they named those things.
I don't know if they named those things, and also those feel like they're like probably not something that they use all that much anymore. And
Like the things that landed at D-Day?
In the 40s, I don't know.
Is that what you were talking about?
On the radar. Tugboat feels more like I guess the Navy uses tugboats.
Sure. You gotta get those big ships in and out of dock.
Yeah. Well, I guess for those very flimsy reasons, I'm leaning toward the countermeasure ship.
Let's do it. I appreciate Schlegel including that, even if it's wrong.
You spelled it right, so
Yeah, I really did. And good job on frigate too. That's correct.
It's an orchid in our plume of flowers when you see that I spell something correctly. But did you guess correctly? A, mine countermeasures ship. Got it wrong, my friend. Ryan Bradford, you have a sense of what the Navy would name after our fair city of Santaquin, Utah. Would it be B, a frigate, C, an amphibious transport dock, or D, tugboat?
I'm going to go D, tugboat.
D, tugboat?
Yeah.
Oh, why would you say that?
I don't know.
Okay. He just feels right.
Yeah.
Well, I can now show you an image of the boat. Okay, Ryan?
All right, let's do it.
Oh, buddy.
Ooh,
looks like a tugboat.
That,
Me?
my
That looks like a
friend,
frigate.
is the dock boat known as the USS Portland being pushed by this little tugboat named the USS Santa Quinn. Ryan Bradford!
Booyah! 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 Booyah!
Little
That was
tugboat.
a good reveal. That was a good misdirect.
I know, buddy.
He really screwed me up on that one.
Little tugboat. That's the U.S. Santa Quinn, Ryan. The tugboat that could, my friend.
No shame in being a captain of a tugboat.
No, listen, as someone who is tugging all day.
We tug hard. We tug hard on this show.
Tug hard all the time. Ryan, tug your memory, your thoughts, your brain onto this. Ryan, onto this. I'm Italian. Ryan, are you familiar with this at all? Are you familiar with this, my friend? If you get the name for it, you get 25 points, Ryan. What's the name of
The
this?
Chieftain Museum.
Oh my God, 25 points. No, just kidding. Ryan, you're right. This is Santa Quinn Chieftain. It's become the historical museum of Santa Quinn. In fact, Ryan, I found a couple of YouTube videos. One that does a kind of a tour of the basement. Now, Ryan, this was a longtime elementary school in Santa Quinn. It wasn't until in the later years that it's now become the Historical Society. So a long time elementary school. But then I found this video where a guy's like, well, I knew the custodian, Freddy Krueger, you know what I mean? He knew the custodian, the longtime custodian for this building. And he reveals something in a YouTube video that I'll show you. But Ryan, I'm going to give you 4 options. What does he reveal the custodian had in the basement of this building? Okay, Ryan? Give me the right answer.
Okay.
You got 4 options. Did he reveal that the custodian had over 1,000 empty tin cans, his lunches over the years that he just kept and collected in the basement? 1,000 of these tin cans. Did he have B, murals etched in soot from the coal furnace down there? Did he have C, collection of the kids' lost and found items? He was there for about 20 years. Did he just take all those lost and found items and put them down there and had kind of a collection of them? Or was it D, just vast pages of Bible verses? What was down in the basement of the chief Whatever that museum was. Chieftain Museum in Santa Quinn. You have a lifeline.
I think I might raw dog this
Whoa!
one. I
All aboard! Can I get an amen?
Sometimes that still cracks me up.
Sometimes.
I think it's going to be the collection of kids' lost and found items.
Why do you say that, Ryan?
And on one hand, it feels like the most obvious, but on the other hand, it feels like the least crazy. And I don't know.
That's the least crazy.
So, yeah,
kids items.
I don't think there's anything wrong with taking unclaimed lost and found items.
Final answer.
That's my final answer.
I collect this sound effect to play to give you an idea of how you did. Sorry to say, Ryan, C is not correct. To save it and to tie it, Clay, is it A, 1,000 empty tin cans culminating his lunches over the span of his working there, murals etched in coal soot from the coal furnace down there? Was it D, just vast pages of Bible verses he wrote that were collected and placed in the basement?
Gurky.
Why? What on earth makes you think I would know this?
I don't know. You've been involved in the news.
You've been involved with devil worship, Freddy Krueger reenactments?
The murals and soot seems the least likely. So 50-50 coin toss between the tin cans. I'd probably lean toward Bible verses, just because Schlegel gave us a little extra information and said that he wrote. So like he was transcribing Bible verses and highlighting. I think maybe.
Can we just stop the program real quick and talk about your mustache?
Whoa, I didn't even notice this.
Oh yeah.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
I was gonna do a. By the way, I was gonna do an Animorphs about Gurky's facial hair, but I totally went a totally different way.
Animorphs being the U Shop Pro coming up later on the final segment of tonight. You have asked.
Can you repeat the question? Where did this appear? This story.
Remember, I said there's a YouTube video about the guy who knew the longtime custodian for this building, which was a longtime elementary school, now a museum, and he said that the custodian did this in the basement.
Okay. The year on that video was recent.
The year in the video, which I'll show you in a second, came out 2 years ago.
I'm actually going to deviate here and go with the murals etched in soot.
Why do you say this?
Because I'm trying to think of any, 1,000 empty cans, not really notable. Bible verses at a school? But, for some reason, the murals etched in soot sounds random. And that's why I want to do it. And Gurky has quit the show for me deviating.
Well,
and actually, Gurky said it was the least likely, and I just fundamentally disagree with that.
Well, he's got to go do a little trimming on his mustache.
Yeah, he was upset that his mustache got called out, so he quit in anger.
Let's see if you're right. This is the guy who knew the custodian.
Custodians, Grant Johnson, he spent quite a bit of time. He was quite a little artist in his own way, and we can see the different murals that he sat here as he was firing up the coal.
Those are pretty dope.
Did some
isn't that cool?
Painting on the different murals all the way around here. They're kind of fun to see. Here we have 3 cowboys sitting around with their cheapy tent. Oh, that's a regular wall tent there. We've got a guy here with a gun in his hand. And
typical public servant, public employee, dinking around on the job.
This is the most recent one. They put this in when they used the city offices for.
But yet, I mean, this guy, at the end, he goes, if you have any questions, call me.
Why is it called the Chieftain Museum? That's an odd one.
Chieftain, again, maybe the back to that Guff Rich. I mean, by the way, that outfit, that look, dog.
Well, Schlegel, he's got from your school of layers.
Layers, dog. Layers.
He's competing with your layers.
I'm like, I got to talk to this guy and be like, you layer up, dog. I love it, Clay.
At my age, I think that I need to do that handkerchief, cover up that.
Rob does that all the time.
That neck sag,
Right. But Clay, I tried making it more creepy and weird, but it's just a guy making murals out of soot. What a cool,
hell yeah!
What a cool thing, Ryan.
That'll be on Gurky's permanent Lifeline record, though.
Exactly. Gurky had to go because he had to make sure his collection.
This one, there's no fucking chance.
Tin cans going. This one, you guys both get to write something down, but I forget how this works better. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna let Clay go first, and then Ryan can react to it. Okay? Because Ryan, you get to normally go first, but this is a toss-up. Or should I say closest to the hole? Closest to the hole. One of the most recognizable things in Santa Quinn.
This is question number 5?
This is question number 5, but you're going to have to...
Okay, so Bradford goes first. Or we're letting him go second because that's the advantage.
Yeah, I'm going to let you guess, and then you have to explain why you guess, and then Ryan can guess, and we'll see. It might be worth no points. We'll find out. But this is the Red Barn. It is an orchard, not an orchid, in the fair area of Santa Quinn. It is known for its local produce, gift shops, and it also has a bakery. Gentlemen, I got to give you this fact because I read this and then I was interested in general. Listen to this. There are over 2,500 variants of apples grown in the United States. 100 variants of apples are grown commercially in the United States, okay? So 2,500 variants grown in the United States, 100 variants for commercial purposes. Right now, exactly right now, Raleigh's Red Barn is offering
oh my God, Nielsen's here.
Right now, Red Barn is offering sorry, I just got a text about the most random thing in the world. Red Barn is offering apple variants, okay?
Okay.
Right now, seasonal variants, okay? How many right now are they selling at the Red Barn? Like, how many are they offering in seasonal?
Good range?
I said that there's 100 commercial variants. There's 2,500 that are out there being grown. I would go with more of what's commercially being grown. Closest to the hole, how many variants of apples are currently available for purchase at Raleigh's Red Barn right now?
So my guess is going to be either 68 or 70, depending on what.
Well, Clay, you have to show yours first. Ryan gets to play off of yours, meaning I will say if he's right or wrong. Okay, so Clay, I will say if you're right or wrong. And then if Ryan is off by 10, Clay gets 0.5. Okay, so Clay, you say 33. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to know why?
Wow. Yes, please.
Because 3 plus 3 is 6, and 3 times 3 is 9. What's up? Thank you, Ray.
I think I might play it a little more conservative. I'm gonna go
conservatively. Okay.
I'm gonna go 53.
53.
Damn.
I said if Ryan was off by 10, Clay gets 0.5. Okay. Fiji apples, Gala apples, Golden Delish, Granny Smith, typewriter, ba-ding,
Please don't tell me there's 50 of these
Honey
to be here
Crisp,
all night.
Pink Ladies, Red Delicious. Ryan, you were way off. 7 is the total.
Should have said 6.9.
Clay gets 0.5, taking him to 2. Ryan, you're at 1.5, but don't worry, gentlemen. Well, sorry, breaking news. Don't worry about it, Jeremy. It's over. All right, we've got.
I just want to say that's a very disappointing selection of apples. Like,
Not that great. Not that great. Rob,
I thought it was going to have a nice variety. That's embarrassing, really.
Oh, Rob, producer Rob's here. Rob,
Yeah.
my friend.
So,
Yeah.
Can I just say the Zoom real quick? So no one can talk over anyone. So there's all these crazy silences. That's what I hear. Unless I'm just off.
I don't know.
I didn't notice it before I got on the Zoom, so it must be a
Zoom thing?
A Zoom feature.
We'll have to look into this. Rob,
Yeah.
how are the dishes coming along? I'm a little concerned.
Dishes are fucked, man.
No, no.
Fuck.
It's tomorrow Rob's problem.
God bless it. Rob, I don't know if you're here. We're doing Santa Quinn. You're here just for the bonus part of the quiz. Okay, my friend.
Yeah.
It's all about writing something down. It is 2 points for Clayton, 1.5 for Ryan. Let us get it ready to write something down. I love asking about. Well, this place I'm going to ask in 1 second about, but let's go back to this one. Where's that? Where the fuck did it go? Okay, we're going back to this. People, we're going to the city website. I love city website stuff. And I was looking around the city website, and gentlemen, I couldn't be more interested in government. And then I saw job opportunities. Job opportunities. There are currently 5 jobs open to apply and become a member of the city of Santa Quinn. I looked at part-time fitness instructor. Part-time fitness instructor. It gives you a range. Like most municipalities, is based on experience. So it is an $8 range. $8 range. I'm asking you all, what do you think the city of Santa Quinn is offering at an hourly rate for a part-time fitness instructor? Not the low end, the highest you can make for a part-time fitness instructor at an hourly rate in Santa Quinn. Please write that down. And then don't tell me, but let me know when you've all written that down. I have one more question. Ryan, you got something? Clay, you got something?
I'm good.
Yes.
Okay, now write this next thing down. My question for you. No! Did you guys see that? Oh, shit. Did you guys see that? Okay,
no.
No one saw it.
No.
Santa Queen. A very mixed reviewed drive-in in mostly good, but there are some bad reviews at the Santa Quinn Drive-In in Santa Quinn. I was obsessed because I went to their website and it said, goodness, like, it's back for 200 points. What food item is back at Santa Quinn Drive-In? Just name a food item. You'll get 200 points if you get it right. What food item is back at Santa Quinn Drive-In? Write it down. Clay and Ryan, let me know when you got some.
All right.
Huh. Okay.
Okay. Right now, Clayton, you're ahead, so please, Clay, tell me what you have for hourly rate for fitness, part-time fitness instructor. Tell me that. $21. This is Price is Right, by the way. Price is Right.
Oh, shit.
Ryan, what do you got?
I did $13.45.
Okay. Anyone else playing along? Jeremy, you got some?
$69.
$69.
You can't see mine, but I said $16.90.
$16.90.
Do we say that we don't say the food?
Not yet, not yet. Producer Rob.
I don't know, $20.
$20. All right, Clay, what was the food item you think is back on the menu at Santa Quinn?
The Coleman.
Any idea what the Coleman is, Clay? Any idea?
I don't know. You let your mind.
God bless you.
Mind go
God
free.
bless you. God
It's
bless
named
you.
after local celebrity Gary Coleman.
Yes, exactly. We're bringing it back.
Ryan, what do you got?
I did fried pickles.
Fried pickles. Love it.
I did pickle fries.
Pickle fries. Don't know what that
Pickle fries
is.
are back, baby.
Gurk.
Yeah, baby.
I did zucchini fries.
Zucchini fries.
Can I just say Santa Quinn's known for its scones?
Actually, that. Yeah.
Can I just say scones?
They'd never.
No, you said the Coleman, dog. You said the
You
Coleman.
already said the Coleman. You can't change.
Yeah,
your
you can't
answer.
change it. Producer Rob, what do you
Coleman
think?
Is a scone.
That's fine as long as it's called the Coleman. You get credit.
Yeah. I wanted it to be Navajo taco. I think it's Mom's spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti.
Yeah.
All right. Closest for the hourly rate goes to not one of our gentlemen here. Goes to one of the three not actually playing. If we go by who is playing,
Gotta be Ryan. Since I bet the highest.
if it was closest to the hole, Clay Dog. But it in fact is $18. Ryan Bradford, you get 1 full point, putting
Gurky
you.
got this one, eh?
Gurky got it with 16.70 cents, I think, or whatever he said. Ryan, you're ahead right now, but it all comes down to if you got who got the 200-point question. 200-point question. Let's go to the website for Santa Queen. They're excited to let the world know Philly cheesesteak sandwich is back on the menu. No one gets it. Ryan Bradford!
It's called the Coleman.
You are back. You get 1 full point, Ryan. You win this week's Cities Quiz. We come back after just a really quick 1-song set. We reset. 1-song set. My song. I'm gonna play my song. 1-song set. We come back with You Shop Bro. Clayton has one. I have one. Ryan has one. I don't know if anyone else has one. I am choosing this song. I thought long and hard about. I put the
infamous
on live performance.
I love it.
And in 2014, this band hit upper echelon. We had known about them for a long time. Ryan and I loved them. I think a lot of us love them. But they hit extra levels when they appeared on the David Letterman Late Night Show. Though that song they played Seasons, and that performance is unbelievable. I actually was obsessed with their NPR performance of some older songs. One being the song they come back to after an encore. So the crowd wants them back. It is, of course, our friends in Future Islands. It's the song that I think live, I have watched this so many times. I think it's powerful. I love it. The song is, of course, Tin Man by Future Islands, live in Washington, D.C. in 2014. My favorite of live performances. One song set. We come back with You Shop Bro. Love you all. Way to go, Ryan. Way to go, everybody. Good quiz. We'll be back. One song. Poly Blend.
Songs go Tin Man.
Just kidding. I'm playing live at the Astrodome. Grateful Dead, 1986.
Songs about a man looking for his heart.
Good spelling of the Grateful Dead, by the way.
Fuck off! I am not a smart man.
Oh, we can't hear this.
Yeah, I can't hear you there.
That's the end of the show, everybody. It's been a great night. I love you all. Goodbye. No, hold on. Let me figure this out. Why did it not work? Oh, I wonder. No. That's... See, have you guys not heard the music at all? All night?
I've heard our songs.
Oh, it's like, it's just part of what is emanate. Like, you know how, like, sometimes... Sounds like...
Could you hear that?
Yeah. No. But you know how, like, sometimes we were talking about how the music just, like, or, like, it's your audio's on some setting where, like, the other sounds are more dominant.
Oh, wait. I think I know what... Did this happen? I think this button got... Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Booyah!
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somehow the original sound audio got clicked. I started the show with it. I think it got declicked somehow. Hence our issues. So Clay, try talking.
Yeah.
But you son of a bitch, go fuck yourself. Like, so
You're doing a better job of yelling at me, yeah.
That's it. Tin Man.
There we go.
Future Islands. One song. That was the problem.
Songs go Tin Man. Songs about a man looking for his heart.
Future Islands. Tin Man. Come on now. It's the good stuff.
Amazing. Your
Cannot.
audio is amazing right now.
That's because I don't know how that button got hit, guys. I have no sense. No sense why that audio button got hit. We're back. Polyester Blend, where we want it.
Blend.
It's no longer this bullshit where it's like, oh, Ryan cuts out all this. No, I'm here again, ready to fuck you up.
Looks like another flop from the Schlagster.
Yeah.
You fucked up, dude. You fucked up, dude. You fucked up, dude.
The fancy new device is cursed. That's the second.
Earth to Bradford, you there? Earth to
button.
Ready to play? Ready to play?
They don't always swear.
Husky boy of the show.
See?
I meant to do that.
See?
That hot dog is my favorite meat.
Poly Blend. Lots of fun buttons. Lots of fun buttons.
Touch my fun buttons.
People, it's time to get to You Shop Bro. You Shop Bro, the hit segment where we go battle it up. I thought we had done this before. Ryan Bradford.
I thought you'd done it before too. It seems very familiar.
We probably have. I could not find any evidence in my emails.
Maybe you just talked about doing it. I swear.
I know we've done
the more
like
I think about it, the more I think we've done it before. But let's see what happens. If you do the exact same concept, I remember.
Well, that'd be fair. Girk, did you get one in? I don't think you got one in. You fucked up, right?
Hey, no, I got one, but I forgot to send it. I'm sending it right this second.
Now, that's okay. Things happen during the show. We all have
Somebody else can go first.
I know, Girk. We've done this before. We'll get there. I'm just saying, you fucked up. We'll accept it. That's fine. That's fine. But my question is, who the fuck won last time? I have no concept. Does anyone remember?
No, wasn't me.
Well, it was Schlegel's birthday.
Oh, I win because of this?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure that wasn't the winner.
That's so.
There was only one. There was a they were all good, but only one was a proper theme fit. Was it Clayton? What was Clayton?
No, I lost.
Well, either
Bradford,
way.
then?
I think it was Bradford.
Let's go with Bradford. Bradford, does that seem right?
Yeah, it was when he was the only one that was actually abducted or something.
Oh, yeah. Bradford, does that sound right or does that sound wrong?
Yes. Yes.
Bradford,
yes, alien encounter.
Was Bradford
alien stoking my bong.
So, Ryan's very high, and that's great. We love him for it. We're always a big fan. This week, Animorphs, Ryan, we're all going with the idea that you won, so you get to tell me to go first, Clay to go first, whatever you want. I got Gurky's now. You can also tell Gurky to go first.
Let's do Gurky.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, you had to say that. You couldn't give me any time, so I downloaded it. Now I got to go over here. Now I got to click on... Okay, buddy, we've got... We've got it. Gurky, do you want to say anything or just show it?
It's unconventional.
What a loose cannon over here. This fucking mustached boy. You don't know what he's going to do except have hair on his chin. Gurky's entry for Animorphs. Okay. So it's the Weasel. I don't know if I know K.A. Applegate. Forgive me.
No, that's the guy who drew all the Animorphs. This is...
Who is that?
I don't know.
So you're saying the guy who drew...
That's me turning into a weasel.
That's you turning into a weasel.
Yes.
Do you know what you look like?
Did you draw
Is the
that?
weasel? Are you turning into a weasel, or is the weasel turning into you?
Yeah, I feel like it evolved
I
to
read left to
Gurky.
right.
Okay. Either way you want to take it. I mean, it works both ways. Like, hey guys,
That should be a quote on the book.
I like the middle one. Kind of looks like walrus Gurky in the middle. Like if I'm gonna be, oh shit, that thing happens sometimes. There it is. Like the middle one, I like because it's kind of got walrus mouth. I
So,
like.
Gurky, did you just draw that on a piece of paper?
Yeah.
God,
so,
fuck you, artist. Fuck you.
But I also because it's a shop, I had to take an actual Animorphs cover and did the lettering myself and put this together. I have never heard of Animorphs, so I googled it. And all of them have something like this, like a person turning into an animal, and so that's what I was trying to do. Or in this case, a weasel turning into a weasel.
The hand-drawn thing I get upset about because now that's great what you did because you did and by the way, you're always showing off that you can watercolor now and shit like that. It's unfair to us other people. I thought we were all doing shop skills, but I say it's definitely admissible. It's just fuck you. You're doing a little artistic work here. I love Bucktooth Gurky, the final to last one. If we're going from weasel to Gurky.
So I had planned to put another drawing in there, but I realized I kind of messed up. I had to figure out how to squeeze it in between the third and the fourth one. So
got it. Ugh, very good stuff. Very good stuff.
And I apologize because looking at it now, it feels vaguely racist.
We need to have a canceled button from now on, canceled. Wow. All right, Ryan, you saw the racist Robert Gurky enter his in.
I love it. I think that I would buy that Animorphs.
Absolutely. I'd love to read the weasel, the fur background. Very good. Very good.
Oh, let's see Clay Dogs.
Clay Dogs. Now, Clay, how did you put this together?
I just did my usual bullshit.
Now, this one seems pretty simple. Not a lot to it.
Brand.
But I don't know. I guess it's kind of maybe you're kind of saying to the world what you think of yourself, or, maybe that's probably what it is. Kind of admitting what the world knows about you and just being like, fuck it. I get it. That's who I am. Do you feel like that's what it is?
It could, yeah. I mean, it is what you make of it. It's art, man. It's subjective.
All right, let's see what this is. Animorphs of Clayton. Okay, let's that didn't work. That's not a good situation. Let me try this one more time. Because Clayton, I mean, this is such a big file.
Wait, wait, before you play this, Ryan, Jeremy, you know the concept of Animorphs, right?
Oh, good question.
Good
question.
what you're.
I think you guys explained it
judging
to me
on.
last time.
See, I swear to God,
last
we
time
did
this
it,
was a
Ryan.
theme, yeah.
Fuck.
But basically, they turn into things, and you guys showed it one of the sample covers earlier in the show too. So
Okay, yeah.
I think I've
never read an Animorphs. We just know the covers.
Guys that turn into things.
Yeah, I've
Is
never.
it always animals, human-formed animals? Is
There it
that
is.
always the concept?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
that's-
It's always yes, I think it is always like a person to an animal. That was an example you saw. It looks like there might not be any other, but it's definitely like it gets more, it can get more nuanced. That was very basic. And then there's,
Yeah, look at the bird guy.
yeah,
Look
there's
at
the anteater one. And
So that's what I was going for.
yeah, right. The weasel boy.
The weasel.
So it can get very complicated. But this is, I mean, speaking of complicated, Clayton always goes towards the more complicated because he's about pushing the genre, pushing the art form. This is Clayton's entry for Animorphs. Oh, wait a minute. This is kind of gross.
I hate everything about this show.
Wait a minute.
My face turns to poop.
So wait, are you you're turning into shit, Clay? I just don't.
Wait, what's that second transformation? It's like a ball sack, going over his head.
I hate my body in this.
What are you eating in the first one? Why are you eating in the first
Why are
one?
my knuckles so gross?
Oh my god. Lego. I think Peyton has a winner here. This is
Clay.
Man,
Clayton did
good
this.
work, Clay dog.
Clay did
Dude,
this. I
man,
didn't
Clay-
have anything to do with this.
It looks terrible when it's actually live. Can you please? It was beautiful on my screen. Will you please go to the next shot?
So wait, Clay, what are you eating on that plate? And then you turn it
It's
into
like macaroni
shit.
and cheese.
Yeah.
I
With
think
your
it's
hands?
eggs. They're crepes. They're
Yeah, with his
crepes.
hands, those big hairy fucking knuckles are eating macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. Jesus.
Get my body off that
Oh,
head.
it's a very
Get my head.
gross.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah, there it is again.
Come on. Dude,
Okay,
don't stop
all right.
Zooming in.
Whew. Ryan, what do you want next, my friend?
I'll go last. How about you, Schleg?
All right. So this one, friends of the thread will know, Rob and Gurky and Clay will know that we were sent an image that I can't get out of my head. And it really made me think about what it's like for me to morph from being confident in clothes to, let's say, in a bed with a person I'm trying to get intimate with, you know, and realizing what I look like naked. Okay. So this is an Animorph.
Wait, before you show this, did you show Steph?
No, she has not seen
Your-
this yet.
Do I need to tell my daughter to leave the room?
Shit, no, no. I think no, I don't think it's that explicit, but you'll see where it's going.
Did Sam Elliott really die? Is that news story Schlegel had up?
No, that was
accurate?
weird. Don't worry about it. Is it real? I don't think Sam Elliott died. You can't interrupt.
I hadn't heard about it until it was just on the news thing. that
No,
was
he's
up.
fine. It was fake news. Fake news. He's fine.
Oh, fake. Okay.
Fake news. Let's not lose the mood. Let's not lose the mood. Okay. We are talking.
Celebrity deaths. Save that
If
for
we've
Limp
got a
Bizkit.
breaking news, yeah, it looks like it's fake news.
It's
unless
fake news. Fake news.
Unless the one thing that's published it is the correct source. But anyway,
You know what? Yeah, I got a subject. I got not to derail, but we need to talk about this during Limp Biz.
I don't see what it is.
We're talking about you're getting my.
hey everybody, let's talk about this.
All right, we'll talk about we're almost there.
It's the Tower Theater. Anyway.
All right, we'll talk about that again.
I do want to talk about
This is Clay's. This is Clay's entry
Let's go
for.
with this.
This
Yeah,
is
for
Clay's
the-
entry.
Sorry,
So-
did I take this? Did I make the show shitty by talking?
No, you made yourself shitty with your Animorph.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
so
That was.
so what we got here is me.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that tonight.
So here's me, like what it feels like for me. The Animorph is me morphing into naked in a bed. So this is what it feels like for me to move from clothed to naked in a bed. This is my Animorph, and it of course is right here. So this is so there I am,
You're a
clothed,
duck-billed-
and then
Are you a dog?
then I moved to
duck-billed dinosaur.
So you guys, I thought you guys remember this is what Jim shared the other day. Our friend Jim Faulkner is now in Michigan, and he went to a museum, and he's like, "Look at this weird animal that existed once, which is some sort of early whale that likely crawled ashore to give birth." And we all felt like that's what I feel like I look like naked, is this early whale. So I thought I would do that in the fact that I morph from like, oh, I feel really good until when I take my clothes off and I look like
early whale.
Early.
That third transformation is kind of like the
that's
Beetlejuice.
It's pretty great.
Mm-hmm. And that woman is horrified about what she's.
I like to think that rather than getting in bed with that woman, Schlegel, that's the last step of the morph.
It's me going
just
away.
Suddenly, a woman on a cell phone screaming. What is the thing on the woman's head? Is that just light distortion?
Yep.
There's like a weird thing on her.
No, it's just
forehead.
light distortion.
And I would like to say which way are we morphing?
Yeah, like this is him getting out of bed and leaving. All right, I'll show myself out.
It's like the night after, like, oh my god! And I goes out.
Look at the early win. Hi. It's like it's got its arm on the.
Anyway.
It's got like the arm on the pillow. Like, can we talk about this first?
Why doesn't the book have a title?
Ooh.
Life is tough, man. Life is tough. Why didn't Girk, like, Clay didn't have a good title either.
Yeah, that was really, that's probably the worst shop performance I've ever seen.
It's true. Shutter shit.
Like, what happened to all your shop skills? They just vanished.
They just went away.
I don't know. This is pretty solid for Clayton, I think.
My favorite part about Clayton's is the watermark on the poop. Morphine.
Luma.en.alibia.com. Yeah, I know, it's a good point.
So in the one we've got Shutterstock, we've got two different watermarks in that middle one.
Yeah, it's rough stuff.
You know I don't rock watermarks. You know I don't do that. I don't mess with watermarks.
Anyway, there is Animorph's Ryan from Clothed to Naked. Rough stuff. Ryan Bradford, your last entry, your entry here tonight. What do you got?
I think you can just play it.
Okay.
Just show it.
Okay, this is our good friend Ryan Bradford. His Animorph entry. Fucking Scholastic too, you piece of shit.
That's good.
Me turning into the Turner and Hooch DVD.
You always do such a good job of the day of photo shoot, and you knew to get the looking up towards Tom Hanks look. God damn.
You know what? I think if we had done this before, maybe I learned a new technique. It's like you gotta get the end photo, and then work backwards, make your own photo reflective of that. So I had studied that Turner and Hooch DVD cover very closely. It's like that was my best Hooch impression.
Good Hooch.
I like that it's not clear whether he's Bradford simply becoming Hooch and then joining Tom Hanks in the DVD, or if he's just become the actual DVD.
Or no, I think he's taking Hooch form. He's Hooch forming. There's no evidence of DVD forming as he makes his transition.
Can I accept that? Where did the DVD come from, if not from Bradford's?
Maybe that's the secret. Did you create that title? The new Animorph has a secret and it's not good?
Oh no. I just did that entire top from Animorph's book.
I kind of like
but I like it. I like it
Should
too.
the book itself have a title? It seems like it's missing. Like you've got this big empty space where you could have put a title.
Wow. Wow, Judge.
Yeah.
The nose
The
looks
title
really...
is Turner and Hooch. Right there.
That's right.
So you guys have some sort of filter.
Turner and Hooch is the
AI?
title of the DVD that is a component of the artwork.
Yeah, and that's also the name of the book. It's incorporated. It's an incorporated
So in this book, it's still in rough draft form. I feel like I am turning into the Turner and Hooch, the Hooch on the DVD cover, and that is my secret power. It's very not good. And that's my secret.
I like the idea that if someone were trying, like if Bradford needed to hide, he would need someone to have the DVD of Turner and Hooch, and then he could morph into it and hide. But if they don't have that DVD handy, he's just
not
like
good.
on
My
a
secret
DVD of The Big Lebowski or Boondock Saints instead, and it's very like sticks out. He has to hope no one looks at the DVD.
That's right.
Anyway, that riff went on way too long. I apologize, but
all right. This is what we got here tonight. We've got, of course, Robert Gerke's. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, we lost all these. there it is. Robert Gerke's, the unbelievable, poignant. Is he a weasel? Did he come from weasels? We don't know. We've got an evergreen on here that's always up for being the winner. Four-pap is right there if we need it. We've got, of course, Clayton's entry, which is self-explanatory. A selfie took earlier today that just 4 shots in one segment. We've got mine, which, of course, is maybe the most poignant here, which is what it feels like to be naked, in front of a person that you're interested in. And then, of course, Ryan Bradford taking it back to 88 without some what's rhymes with gate, without hate is Ryan Bradford's beautiful Turner and Hooch. Respect. Jeremy, you have a lot of work to do here. A lot of work.
Yeah. Well, Gerke, I feel like, has made the most convincing, actual book cover. I think this is something I could pick up, even though it clearly is.
But what about it sucking? Is that a thing that comes into play when you look at it?
Just let him talk through the shops, man. You don't need to swing the judge yet.
You've got this illustrative element that doesn't really make sense with the furry part, and I don't know why it has that kind of illuminated drop shadow thing, that glow behind the stroke. But it definitely feels like something. And then you've got Clayton's, which is just disturbing on multiple levels. I feel like if you morph into shit, you just shouldn't be eating food, for example.
Well, I don't know. It's pretty funny when you look at it, though.
Part of us is all Animorph, you know what I mean?
There's also no Animorphs branding.
Hey, wait. Actually, maybe we're looking at this one backwards too.
Real funny.
I know you are, but what am I?
Funny.
I know you are, but what am I?
Very good stuff. Judge?
I do like Bradford's. I think my favorite thing about Schlegel's is his facial expression. He looks very proud. Rather than looking ashamed, he looks like he's this is my favorite moment of the seduction process right here.
Not looking at the person. Yeah, I agree. Probably a mirror off to the left.
But the look on your face is like, I'm about to do something very sexy.
And then...
Or I've just done something very sexy. If you follow it left to right, which makes more sense. And then Bradford is just Turner and Hooch-tastic.
It's good image on the bottom right.
I feel like no one really nailed the morphine process except for Gerke with his illustrations. But why do we keep going to Charlie Brown in between all of these?
We're all going to the judge like this.
Merci.
That's all we're doing, okay?
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna give it to Gerke for his his weaselish masterpiece.
Oh wow! Wow! What an upset! Down go Schlegel. Sorry. Down.
Gerky, what is it like to sop up the slop off of the saliva of the true victor's banquet? You are just given a secondary prize off of a judge who has no concept of what is good.
Well, I feel like since then, well, I didn't even know what Animorphs was, so I feel like I pulled this out of my butt pretty well. Did you guys have some?
Maybe I also don't know what an Animorph is.
Is there some sort of Animorph filter you guys were using, or did you guys do that yourself?
Do you fucking shop, bro? All right, everybody. That's the end of the show. Do you guys do that somehow? Yeah, we shop, bro.
A great show.
We shop, bro.
Schling gets the Husky Boy the show.
No, I do not get Husky Boy the show. Our good friend, producer Rob, who is busy tonight. Rob, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
You were busy doing something, and yet you came on the show. Rob, you know what you get, my friend, for this? I have to find the graphic because it always is hidden somewhere. But Rob, for you making the effort to calm down and be a part of the show, you get the
Husky Boy of the show.
I really feel like I made less of an effort than anybody else here.
Yeah, but you showed up. That's the biggest part.
Okay.
Husky Boy of the show goes to Rob this week. Husky Boy of the show goes to Rob. What a fun time. I love you guys. We did it. We've made it happen.
Absolute blast.
Ryan, how many more? So what's the date you go back to school, Ryan?
I have one more
regular
fun time.
Okay.
Fun time Polyester Blend, and then it's school time.
Fun time Polyester Blend.
Well, when we talked about this last week, and this is what it's going to be.
The great reformatting.
We are going to be reformatting, Ryan, because even though you were in school, you still made time for the show. I love you. Thank you. But we're going to respect that time, and we're going to do a new format. We're not going to not do the show. I'm sorry to say. You don't have to. I mean, whatever. The show's going on.
Show's not dead.
But we're going to make it, I think, so where you can come on, then you can leave. You can come on, then you can leave. But the show is not going anywhere. But we're going to have one more final hoorah of the 3-year format that we've had on the show. Next week.
Are we going to do the relic?
Oh.
Good question.
Maybe we just do the relic from here on out.
Well, hold on. I will say this week we are definitely not getting to the relic. So next week, maybe we'll get to the relic next week. But good question on what we would do in the future. All it'll be is next week will be the last time of this version of the show, and then there'll just have to be something new.
For a while. You never know.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. But we're going to
Future's uncertain.
We're going to try something new. I will say that we do have a wonderful we respect Dave, veteran Amtrak Mooner. Hope he's doing well out there. We hope that your Polyblend was satisfied the bone hunger this week. We will say that we hope we don't see you out swinging, looking for something new like this.
Oh, man, I missed some of these.
We will get to more fun stuff.
Really? Well, maybe we're just jerking off here then.
Just like that. But until next week, we must do this. Anyway, next week will be we're gonna do one last one of the, and then we don't know the future. But let's do final thoughts of the show. Ryan, you were here first. Ryan, what were your thoughts on tonight's show?
I thought it was really fun. I don't think the Photoshop was. I think there was some shady business going on there.
Agreed.
But otherwise, always really great to see you.
Thanks for being here, my friend. Ryan Bradford was first. Clayton Scrivener, your final thoughts on the show?
Hey, solid show. Great doppelganger work. I just got actually the algorithm picked it up and sent it to me during the show. And I just really appreciate everything. Thank you for doing my shop for me. Thank you for turning me.
Oh,
into a piece of
wait.
poop.
Wait, I did the shop. I didn't know that. I did the shop.
Thank you for making me into poop. I think it was obvious that you did the shop. I would like to thank you for that.
Final thoughts from who was next? Jeremy, final thoughts.
My favorite part of the show was Clayton proposing.
When he cheated you out of the shop.
Don't tell anyone that Schlegel did my shop. Keep it a secret from Jeremy while broadcasting.
I knew you'd hear that.
Very good final thought. Gerke, final thoughts on the show.
Gerke went to go poop.
Final thoughts, producer Rob, late to the show. Final thoughts.
My final thought is that $10 an hour is not enough.
Minimum
for temporary fitness.
Even a part-time fitness. Whatever.
Fitness instructor. Fitness instructor.
I'd say fitness instructor.
$10 an hour. That's trash.
There it is right now.
Pay your fitness instructor.
I thought it was 18.
It was 18.
No. 10 to 18.
You know they'd be starting at that low end.
I asked you guys the high end. It was an 8, and I said 8.
That is ridiculous. And this
$10 fucking dollars an hour. Go fuck yourself. But I will say we will be coming back right now with the Grateful Dead Dreadful Hour, which is the next 3 hours on KTRD out in the West Desert.
Grateful Road Trip.
It's all Grateful Dead music for the next 14 hours on KTRD out in the West Desert. Hope you enjoy it. Until that, but on our broadcast, we must end it this way, like we always do. We'll be back next week, final time, and then we're gonna shake things up, like putting it into a fucking blender, shaking some dice. But we will still be back in 2 weeks. Next week's just the end of this one. Arizona moon keeps shining from the desert sky above. Just like Barbie, we hit $1 billion box office this week. Welcome to the one you love. Blue shadow on the trail. Be on the trail of Polyester Blend. More fun stuff coming next week. Sniff that trail out like a dog looking for a turd. Cowboy, close your eyes and dream. All of the doggies are in the corral. All of your work is done. Just close your eyes and dream, little pal, dream of someone. I think, Clay could be in the Schledio next Monday. Gerd, Jeremy. I don't know. Some thoughts. And we can get some other people. Blue shadows on the trail. Soft wind blowing through the trees above. All the little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and dream of another show. It will be here next week, cowfolk. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Go on a little walk, huh? 20 minutes a day.
Is that what we need?
We love you.
Hi, Lucky.
Drink plenty of water.
Drink some water. Polyester Blend will be back next week. Poly Blend.